Oh, hi, what's up? Stuff here. I'm being respectful of the stream, so I'm turning off the speaker on my phone because I don't want to be rude. I mean, who wants to be rude on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day if you're in Australia? Do I have to turn it on? Test. Is my voice synced with my mouth or not. There's a feature here in StreamYard that I turned on for the F of it, and it looks a little weird to me. So yeah, Happy New Year's. How the hell are you? Anyone that's been following me on YouTube or social media, I have a champagne here too, by the way. I'm not going to drink it now. Drink it later. Just getting it ready. I have a wine glass here. I don't have a champagne glass, but I do have a wine glass that I'll use. This is Van Dory, not expensive. So I'm not really sure how good it is. But we'll find out together. Like I mentioned, I have my Cayman Jack. Okay, Simon says it's synced. There's a feature on let me just show you. I think I can do this real time. There's a feature that they added to StreamYard to make you look better. Simon, we'll talk about how I am. It makes you look better by touching up your appearance. Right now, I have it at the lowest setting. Now, watch when I slide it all the way to the most. I will all of a sudden look like I have makeup on, basically. There we go. Okay, that's okay. Now look at my face. My face is now. Look, I look like I'm 30 years old. It's amazing, right? Look at me. Although it kind of f's with my mouth. All right, let's change that back. That's a little freaky. Or let's just turn it off altogether. Okay, here I am. Here I am in real life without any digital makeup. All right. Oh yeah. So I wanted to start off my New Year's Eve broadcast by thanking my current channel members. This is something I should do every live stream. I try to mention, or I try to remember to get them on every video. Sometimes when I do, my weird videos like fixing the dishwasher, I don't call out members, but So let's all right, let's do this together. Let's share this. Present. And yes, down here is the veteran Lynx. We'll be talking about that for sure. All right, let's share this window. And of course, you can't see it anyway. I had this problem last time. You can't really see it, or maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it. I can't see it. All right, so my current members, 21 of them. Babbitt the Wabbit, on-air promo, Larry Zarov. And I want to talk. This shirt I'm wearing is from Larry Zarov, and I'll talk about that in a minute. EUC Vibes, Tommy. Big O Rider. He's been a member for 3 months. Dale, Electric Unicycle. Dale, can you believe you've been a member for 9 months already? Wow. Flip, EUC Chronicles. He's been a member for 6 months. Gavin Cronin, Medium Dog. Been a member for almost 2 years. Simon, or E. Simon. A Viking. Brian Gonzalez out on the West Coast. Splash 6. Michelle Bard Daly. MeUC of my EUC. Doug Yetman. Ratman Murray. Black Crow. Michael Lenardic. Senator Perry. Marty Eakin. Not Marty Backey. Stuart Ross. I think that's it, right? Yeah. And Stuart Ross. Stuart is my final member, and he is tied with 2 other members for being the longest members of 33 months. 3 months short of 3 years. That's amazing. I didn't even know I had membership open for that long. So that's pretty amazing. Thank you all. I appreciate it. So I want to mention this shirt. I opened it up. Turn around so you can see the back. It says Duck on the back. This is a super high quality Eagles jersey. It's a retro Eagles jersey. And I got it in the mail. And who do you think it was from? Larry Zarov. Larry bought me this. And after I took a shower, I put this thing on. I'm like, I wonder why did he pick 56 as the number? I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, 56? Like, who's 56? I don't know. I realized that's my age now. I'm 50. Seriously, I've had this shirt for 3 days, 4 days. I made no connection to why it was 56 until I got out of the shower. I'm like, oh, light bulb moment. 56 is my new age. I turned 56 a little over 2 weeks ago. Lucky me. 56 years old. Simon says that the filter makes you look 20 years younger. Yeah, it does, but it also makes you look a little bit freaky too. But it's crazy how technology is to the point where you can do that real time, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, just like Snapchat and, Instagram. I mean, everyone has filters nowadays, I guess, but you can filter on StreamYard. I did not know that until today. Oh, Larry's here. Hey, Merry New Year. Did I get that right? Sure, you got it right, Larry. So, again, big kudos to you for this jersey. It's hilarious. I didn't realize what 56 stood for, but now I do. And like I said, I have several Eagle jerseys. This is probably the highest quality jersey of any of them that I have. So you spent some money in this, Larry, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Medium Dog says time is flying by, Duff. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. And I think about this last year, like how much stuff has transpired in this last year. Oh my God, guys. It's insane. Good and bad. Lots of good things. And some recurring things that turn out to be not so good. I never, by the end of this stream, you won't say to me, "Oh yeah, Duff, you make good decisions," because clearly at times I do not. Yes, this is a birthday shirt, Simon. Yes, it is. So Larry says the shirt was originally for your birthday until the company disappeared. Then when I tried to check on the delivery, they still haven't responded, but at least it showed up. Okay, really? So now I'm confused. Head looks weird if I look that way. So vain. So I also got a Eagles grill set. Now, was that from you, Larry? Was that from you? Because it didn't have any identifiers. And then today, I walk by the front door and I see there's another bag there, and in that bag is yet another Eagles T-shirt. No identifiers. It's like a large black Eagles T-shirt. Is that from you as well, Larry? I don't know, man. Shit just shows up. That's been one of the byproducts of living in Florida. Ever since I've lived in Florida, like Christmas is kind of weird because packages just show up, and if I'm not careful, and in some situations, depending on what it is, you don't know who stuff is from. And a lot of times I don't even bother trying to discern if something's for my birthday or Christmas. I just open it all on Christmas. I don't really care, so that's one of the things with having a birthday around Christmas. Okay, so the grill set is from you and the T-shirt is from you. All right, so I had three things. That's everything now, Larry, right? Again, way too generous, but I appreciate it. So those were backups because the jersey company went radio silent. They customized jerseys and basically vanished. Well, like I said, I've looked at these things, years ago, and they are not cheap, man. Like I have one that says Duff on it before, but it's like the type that's like lightweight and ventilated, much easier to reproduce, much less expensive. So, like I said, these are not cheap. I appreciate it. All right, so we have 17 people that are tuned in. That apparently have nothing else going on New Year's Eve, like me. Up until let's see, how many days ago? 5 days ago? Up until 5 days ago, I had plans for New Year's Eve. I did. It's ironic. The last live stream that I posted was the day after I got out of my relationship that I was in. And I ranted that entire live stream and probably went into too much detail about the ins and outs of that relationship. And lo and behold, was it 2 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks, 10 days after that live stream? Guess what? I gave it another go. I gave it the college try. I reinitiated that relationship. Yeah, and it's not a coincidence that I've been basically radio silent since then. Very little activity on social media. My blog that I post on, I had hardly anything on there. Nothing on YouTube. Basically did not ride the entire month. And yeah, that's a byproduct of that situation. But that situation once again ended officially 2 days after Christmas, Wednesday. And so, yeah, 5 days. So yeah, it's so many things about my life have been positive this year. Yeah, the whole experience with moving here, all of the good things it brought to my life, the benefits of being close to everything, downsizing, having dramatically less things that I have to do, all been super, super positive. My personal relationship experience in 2023, I think I said it in the last video I shot. I described it as a circus. I think that's a pretty, I don't know if I can come up with a better word than that. Really a circus. And someone had asked me about it today. I was playing pickleball. Someone had asked me about it. And I said, to be honest with you, if a soap opera writer came to me, or I went to a soap opera writer and I said, okay, here's the script of what's happened the last 12 months of my life and my relationships, and I handed it to the soap opera writer, they would probably say, oh, you're full of shit. This is too ridiculous. We can't put this on a soap opera. That's how crazy it's been at times, guys. Really, it's just shit show. But I'm back out. I'm back out into the wild again, and we will see what happens from here. I'll talk about it more. The more I drink, the more I'll talk about it, I'm sure. So, let's see who we got here. Hey, Leo from Brazil. Leo, happy New Year's Eve, Leo. Leo says, hey, Duff and everyone's just stopping by to wish everyone a 2024 of health, peace, and a lot of safe riding. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. Like a graceful gazelle. Well, hopefully you're not speaking about me, Dale, because when it comes to relationships, I'm anything but graceful, that's for sure. My God. I'm almost done with one Cayman Jack already. So yeah, the Lynx is sitting here behind me. I got it Friday. Picked it up Friday. Again, FedEx was annoying the hell out of me. I was tracking it, and it arrived in Florida Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. It was in Central Florida. It sat there for 2 days at the same location in Central Florida. Did not move. No explanation. And this has happened to me so many times with FedEx ground shipments. It's like, well, originally we promised such and such a date. So even though we could deliver 2 days earlier, we're not going to. We're just going to let it sit in the warehouse for a couple days, and then we'll get it to you. So I got it on Friday. But FedEx, God, they annoy me so much. We got some new people in here. Pegasus Drone Imagings. I don't know that I've ever seen you in the live stream before. Pegasus Drone Imagings. If not, welcome. And Happy New Year's. All right. One Cayman Jack down. I decided to be proactive, and I brought a cooler in here. And I have my Cayman Jacks right by my side. So I don't have to waste time walking to the fridge. It's a whole 30 feet that way. So was I talking about the Lynx? Yeah, I was. I'm jumping back and forth. So since Wednesday, since my situation changed, I've been busy getting the house, because she was basically living here, getting the house ready, or not ready, restored, I should say. Putting things away, throwing things out, dropping stuff off. It's been a lot. The house was really, really full. Like stuff was not organized, and now it is. And I kind of made a very concentrated effort to make it that way, just because it kind of made me feel better just to have things gone, just to have things normal. So I've been working very hard on that since Wednesday. Got a lot done yesterday, got a lot done today. Tress Verde, what's up, Duff? Just sitting here New Year's Eve. It's funny on the video I made 2 videos ago, my Christmas Eve video, which was the first video I shot in forever. I mentioned how these the drunken live streams on New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve, they're a thing in the past, because I was in this relationship, and when you're in a relationship, you don't have time to be streaming on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. But ironically, here we are. Here we are. To be quite honest, I knew I would be back here at some point. I knew it. It's a sad thing, but I knew it. And just because there's just certain things that just weren't going to change, Leo, here's the question: can the Lynx progressive suspension be fitted on the Sherman S or the Patton? Well, it's using the same Fast Ace suspension. I didn't hear that the Lynx suspension is progressive. Is it? It has a progressive spring inside it. I did not know that. One of the things I sort of complained about on my range test yesterday was the suspension did not feel as soft as I'm used to. I'm not sure what strength spring is in this. Some people said that they had up to a 70-pound spring. So I don't know if this is a 62, a 66, a 70. I don't know. All I know is it does not feel as soft as my Patton or my Sherman S. I've not adjusted it at all. I will before my next ride, which is going to be tomorrow. But no, I did not, Leo, I did not know that that's one thing that I missed. I did not see that the Lynx had a progressive suspension. Skull. No, Dale, come on. This is going to be it's going to probably be a long live stream, so I don't want to go sculling already. And I got champagne here to drink too. Steve-O, Happy New Year, Duff. I'm finding the single life leads to a much more peaceful life. Well, that's my thing. That's my thing, Steve. Is the question I ask myself is, am I going to be able to find peace in this situation ever? Because it's important. The older you get, the more, at least for me and a lot of people I've spoken to, the older you get, the more important it is to feel at peace. You don't want to feel stressed out. You don't want to feel like drama is around the corner. You don't want to. I described it in the blog in the one post that I went day to day not knowing which end was up, literally. Like I never was sure of what the situation was. And that's a terrible way to exist, especially at my age. I don't need that shit, right? But that's how I felt. So I need my peace. I did so much compromising, so much appeasement. There's just no way that could be sustainable, at least for me. So yeah, I need to stay single for a extended period of time and see what happens. I don't feel like I need to seek something out. If something presents itself to me that works out to be a great situation, that's fantastic. But I'm not going to be in dating apps. I'm not going to be, looking for women, nothing like that. Just, we'll see what happens. Sensei's here. What's up, buddy? Happy New Year to you too. Dale says, my new missus is insatiable. I have to roofie her just so I can get a full night's sleep. Oh, really? Well, I didn't know you had a new missus. So she's what, sexually active, I guess is what you're saying, Dale. You have to roofie her to get a full night's sleep. Well, I do take Unicycle every night to get a full night's sleep, but not because my missus is insatiable. Just because if I don't, I'll wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then my brain will click on, and then I won't be able to fall back asleep, and that's not good. Taking Unicycle, taking a sleep aid every night is not good either. It would be better if I didn't have to do that, but I don't know if you guys can hear the background noise. I have the guest bathroom fan running. Elsa is in there right now. It's New Year's Eve. There's freaking fireworks going off. Elsa is terrified as usual, but I gave her some dog hemp calming chews, and that the fan in that guest bathroom is loud. So I'm hoping the combination of those two makes it not so bad for her. Kind of drowns out the noise a little bit. So I doubt that you will see Elsa here tonight. Leo, skull. Dale said that to me before. Skull just, I think, means just like shotgunning alcohol, I believe. Tres Verde, sometimes UPS will put a package at the edge of on our property or anywhere between that and the house and even at the neighbors. Well, that's nice. Do any of you use Amazon Key? I just enabled that. I have a Chamberlain garage door opener with MyQ, and you can enable Amazon Key. And what Amazon Key does, I don't really need it because my neighborhood is safe. But there's neighborhoods where porch pirates are prevalent. And what this is a way to prevent porch pirates. Basically, Amazon drivers get temporary access to your garage door opener. I have a camera on my garage door as well, so I can see what happens if someone comes in. But basically, they can pop your garage door, put your package inside, and then close it. So I just enabled that not so long ago. What that has to do with UPS putting your packages in between your house and the neighbors, I don't know, but it just popped into my head. Murray's here. Greetings from the future. Already 2024 here. Yes, I know. I mentioned that earlier. Murray, congratulations on making it to 2024. I'll be happy to get there. I'm hoping in some ways it looks a lot different than 2023. 2023 is a year of a lot of change and transition for me. And I'm hoping 2024 is the year that I'm settled and I move into whatever is next in a peaceful manner. Simon says skull is Nordic for cheers. I thought Dale said before, though, it was slamming beers. Leo, so my understanding now, I might be wrong, but maybe I am wrong. I thought that the Fast Ace shocks are the same size, but maybe I'm wrong now that I'm thinking about it, because there's different range of motion, different travel distances for the different suspensions. They look the same, but I don't know. I mean, the 70-pound suspension is literally just a spring. Like I have, when I bought my patent, Jason sent me the 66-pound spring. I just never needed it, but it's just another spring that you have to open up the canister and you put it in, and now lo and behold, you have a 66-pound spring. As far as I know, that's the only change between them, Leo. But I don't know 100%, but I believe that's the case. Duff, you're in a unique position to try to fit the Lynx suspension in both the patent and the Sherman S. I guess. Why? Why do I want to do that? Has anyone confirmed that the spring in the Lynx is progressive? But like I said, for my riding, at least the way that the Lynx is right now, I'm going to have to adjust the suspension a little bit, I think. It's too firm. It is too firm for me right now. Trust Verde, I'm doing the same pretending. I'm doing the same. Pretending is annoying and pointless. Are we talking about relationships? Yeah. I mean, like I said, if I went into detail about everything that's transpired in the last 12 months between me and this woman, it would, oh my God. It's insane. It's insane. And it's insane that I allowed myself to participate to the degree that I did. I'm disappointed in myself in many regards. Spartacus, Happy New Year. Sensei, you're not in Times Square? Yeah, who wants to be in Times Square? That looks like a shit show, man. I would never want to be in Times Square. My God, what a mess. Dale says, I find watching TV helps me sleep. If I turn it off, my brain kicks in and I can't sleep. Oh, so you leave the TV on and then you sleep? Really? That's interesting. Like reading makes me tired instantly, but I'll still wake up. That's the problem. I'll still wake up again. And when I take Unisom, I wake up. But my brain does not kick into thinking about, this, that, and the other thing, and I'm able to fall back asleep. That is what Unicycle does for me. It doesn't prevent me from waking up, but it prevents my brain from keeping me awake if I do. Trustworthy. I can only hear you. Okay, so you're talking about the fan. Good. I also have, there's another feature on StreamYard to block out background noise, which I turned on as well. So maybe that is working for me. Platypus Dreams. Hey, Platypus Dreams, have you tried melatonin? In the past, I have. Years ago. Didn't really help me. Okay, sculling is slamming beers. I thought so. Leo, the benefit of progressive suspension. I don't know. Like the V14 has a progressive suspension, right? I've heard multiple people say that the suspension of the V14 does not feel that great. It does not feel cushy. So I don't know. I don't know that I'm looking for progressive suspension. In theory, it does sound good. But I know at least the V14 people have not been all that thrilled about the way the suspension feels. I just saw Marty down there. In the Lynx, it is progressive. Okay, Simon says it is progressive. I take your word for it. Leo says someone, either Adam or Sean, mentioned the progressive suspension. Okay. Cabos, tell me if I say this correctly. Cabosune? Cabosune. Yo, I love your content, brother. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate anyone that takes the time to view my content. What's progressive suspension? I'm getting the links, but don't know much about it. Progressive suspension. Okay, well, Leo explains it. Yeah, like the first part is less. There's less tension on the initial part of the spring, so it's supposed to allow you to absorb smaller bumps easier. But then it's stiffer at the bottom. So if you do a big drop or something that really works the suspension hard, it does not bottom out. That is my understanding of the progressive suspension. Vicus. I hear you, Duff. Girls are a hell of a drug. Well, it is. Yeah, I guess. But see, I've never had this situation before. Like my entire life, I've had from about 16 until I split with Cindy in 2021. I basically had nothing but long-term relationships. Nothing but long-term relationships. And this year it's been a bunch of just drama-filled shorter term things that I'm not built for it. I'm definitely not built for it. But yeah, girls, at least I've made comparisons about this relationship almost being like a drug addiction, where you're participating in something that you know overall is not good for you, but you do it anyways. All right, so let's see what Marty says. Marty, hi Duff. I just got back from my first ride on a new wheel that Jason just sent me. The only one in the States, apparently. Video tomorrow. Yeah, Marty, Jason told me about this new wheel. Obviously, he did not send it to me. But he did tell me that there was a new wheel coming out. I don't know much about it, though. If you'd like to drop a hint here, go ahead. I'm sure you won't. And Happy New Year to you as well. Simon, when she is a mindfuck, but the sex is great, it can be hard to break up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. But it wasn't just that. It wasn't just sexual. But that is true, Simon. And I'm going to turn the fan on because I'm feeling a little warm because I'm drinking. So let's turn the fan on. See how fast it goes. All right. So Marty says Lynx is progressive, of course, super plush. Well, the demo that I have, Marty, is not super plush. So I need to whoever had it before me, I guess maybe had it cranked up a little bit. So I need to adjust it because it was not super plush. I know, Marty, you never watch my videos, but I did a range test on mine yesterday. I heard you, Marty, talking about how you were very pleased with the range on the Lynx. And to be quite honest, I was a little underwhelmed. Like I did a ride yesterday. I got 55 miles. And to get that, I had to put it into long range mode. If I did not put it into long range mode, I would have gotten probably the same mileage that I got out of the Patton. I got 55 miles yesterday. On the Patton, I got 50 miles without putting it into long range mode. So I was expecting a little bit more, and especially based on the stuff that you said, that how you're happy with the mileage you were getting. So I was not blown away by the mileage I got on the Lynx. It was a fine ride. It's a cool wheel, but I kind of expected a little bit more mileage. Trust Verde, and women are definitely messing with mine. Yeah, well, see, that's the problem. Is some women they know how to mess with your mind. They intentionally they can be very manipulative, and they can use that to get what they want from men. And I've seen it a lot in my lifetime, and especially in the last year or two. And it's kind of shitty. My feeling. Read that in the Marty voice. All right, wait. Should I read? Okay. No, all right, I'm going to read it again. I know Marty loves when I do the Marty voice. I'm not that drunk, so my Marty voice might be not on point, but we'll try anyways. Hi, Duff. Just got back from my first ride on a new wheel that Jason just sent me. The only one in the States, apparently. Video tomorrow. How's that? Marty's always pimping his channel. Marty says your compression and rebound is probably set too high, making it feel too firm. Historically, you never check settings on your wheels. No, that's true. I'm not going to debate that, or I'm not going to dispute that, Marty. But usually when it's a new wheel, I'll usually just let it as is. And like with the Patton and the Sherman S, out of the box was good for me. It felt good. With the Lynx, out of the box does not feel like I would like. Larry says, "Oh, you got one too? Great, isn't it?" What do you mean two, Larry? Marty just said that whatever he got was the only one in the States. How can Marty be getting it two? I don't know. Marty, can you at least say the manufacturer of this wheel? Can you do that? Or is that going to be really revealing too much? Murray, progressive is the spring, right? Yeah, yes. Progressive has to do with the way the spring looks. Like if you look at a progressive spring, the top part of it, the coils will be closer together. The bottom part, they'll be more spread apart. Dale says, "What wheel, Marty? The poor man's Lynx." Yeah, isn't the Lynx like the same as the Sherman S, like $41.99? Like when I first got the Lynx, or when I heard I was getting the Lynx, and when I first heard about the Lynx, and I heard all of the people saying how much they liked the Lynx, I'm like, do I need to like think about selling one of my wheels and get a Lynx? And I can tell you that so far, the answer is no. Lynx is cool. Do I need to sell my Sherman S or my S22 or my Patton to get a Lynx? At least so far, no. Not for me. Not for what I need. I got a super long range wheel in the Sherman S. I got a fun, fast, powerful, maneuverable wheel in the Patton. I mean, the Lynx is more powerful. It is, but does it matter with the kind of riding I do? No, it doesn't. Simon. Oh yeah, Marty, did you get the ugly Extreme Bull high voltage wheel? What is that? Is that wheel 164 volts? Is that right? Because the Lynx is 151.2. I don't remember what the Extreme Bull Pro GT SS is, or whatever the F it's called. It's 160 something. Okay, Marty says, "You were riding much faster than me. When I did my regimented range test, I got exactly the range I would be expected from my 2700 watt-hour wheel." I hear you, but I was riding similar speeds in the Patton. That was my point. I was going 30 miles an hour plus in the Patton for most of that ride as well, until I started getting to low battery, and it was basically the same situation with the Lynx. So But no, I wasn't doing regimented speed, but it was, I took the same approach I did with the Patent that I did with the Lynx. And I got pretty much the same mileage. Leo says, I think that the OG Lynx is over 3,000 watt hours, but the e-wheels with better batteries is 2,700 watt hours. Well, it's the one that I have, the demo is a 50S, Samsung 50S batteries. So what are they selling a model with the 50Es? Is that what they're doing? I don't know. I didn't hear about that. Trace Verde, you have a third. A third what? A third nipple? A third eyeball? What's a third? What do you have a third of? Marty, the wheel is made in China. Thanks, Marty. So, Marty, do you think telling the manufacturer of the wheel here is going to somehow negatively impact the viewing performance of your video? No. If anything, it'll get more people to view. Just say, well, who makes it? Is it Veteran? Is it King? Okay, I'll give you a list. Tell me if it's one of these manufacturers. Veteran, King Song, Bagode, Extreme Bull, In Motion. Is it one of those 5 manufacturers? Dale says the poor man's Lynx is the Extreme Bull copy. I said before that it's very obvious that Extreme Bull or Bagode has paid spies in Veteran. Absolutely. Or Leopard Kim. Absolutely. Because they know exactly what Leopard Kim's doing. And they mimic it and try to outdo them slightly each time. It's funny. Vicus, do you free spin the wheel before putting it away when you get it wet? My toes got cold just watching it go through 2 inches of water. Normally, yes. Like if I get stuck in rain and I bring a wheel home, I will free spin it. I'll free spin it a few times, and then I'll take my leaf blower and I'll blow it out as well. Yesterday's situation was unique. It was not rainy. I just came across part of the path that was submerged for I'm not quite sure why. And it looked like it was only, like a half an inch of water. And then I got to the end of it, and then all of a sudden it was a couple inches of water, and then it became a mess, as you saw. But I rode another 12 miles after that. So it had plenty of time to spin out, plenty of time to dry out. So I wasn't really worried about it. I mean, the wheel seems fine. But yeah, that was a lot wetter than I expected. And my feet were soaked. And I was already cold. So it was really great timing. Marty says the Lynx is and has always been 2,700 watt hours. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, Leo. 2,700 watt hours. Kabusune, Marty, what's the expected range out of your Lynx on a 2,700 watt hour wheel then? About to get a Lynx. Yeah, so I didn't see your Lynx range test, Marty. What was your official range on the Lynx? Like I said, I got 55 miles using long range mode. Long range mode did make a big difference for sure. I went from beeping in 1 bar to riding the rest of the way home and having no bars, and it didn't beep at all, and I was still going 15 to 20 miles an hour. So long range mode does definitely work. We are behind your talking. You're not that behind now, because that was at 9:30, and right now it's 9:32. So I'm catching up. Leo says my money is on Bagode as far as what the mystery wheel is that only Marty has a copy of. Oh, Clay's here. Hey, what's up, Clay? I haven't seen you in a live stream in a little bit. Clay's my one wheel buddy. We've ridden around here a number of times. I talked to Clay earlier today, or I texted him. I have to get another one wheel ride in. That's another thing I haven't done since I was in the month of December. No one wheel rides. No, I haven't done that either. But the great news is I can do whatever I want now. Whatever I want. That is good. It is good. And my thing is I need to focus on the good parts of this, not the bad parts, the good parts of this. Because there's a lot of good parts. I just need to focus on them. That's all. On-air promo. Does it have a blue rim? Marty's wheel. Marty, can't you just tell us the manufacturer? This is silly. Come on. You wore out your GT tire already, Clay? Really? You can get the Float Life Enduro tire, right? You can get that. And lots of people love that tire. I'm surprised. Did you wear it out or did you damage it? I'd be surprised you wore it out already. Marty, if you don't record your rides accurately, I don't see how you can say one wheel gets worse or better range without having hard data. Well, accurately how? I got my GPS on, and yeah. I mean, what do you do, Marty? Do you have a what's the word? I can't think of it right now. But do you lock yourself in that you're going 18.6 miles an hour the entire time? I don't think so. Probably not. But my hard data is my GPS. When I start rolling, I turn it on. When I stop rolling, I turn it off. That's my data. Real world speed, Marty. Brian, hey, what's up, buddy? I talked about you earlier. I duff out with family, sending regards. I ended the year with a nice long ride in the S22. Happy New Year. Cool. I'm glad your S22 is no longer cutting out on you, Brian, because I know that was frustrating for you and dangerous. Platypus Dreams. Did Santa bring you a new pickleball paddle? No. See, Santa brought me some overgrip. Well, it was from my ex, actually, but I got that. No paddle. Another thing I can do now more is buy more paddles again. So stop buying paddles as well. I did play pickleball this morning, and I'm going to be playing again tomorrow morning, New Year's morning. So yeah, lots of pickleball. That's one thing I had not stopped doing, other than, unlike other things, I have still been playing pickleball. And I continue to do so. I am getting better at it, I think. Larry says, is there a long-range mode in the patented Sherman S? Yes. I believe you have to, the Sherman S, you can't use the original firmware, I believe. Marty will probably, well, I don't know. Marty wouldn't know because he doesn't have a Sherman S. But I believe, yes, there is long range on all of them. And is there an advantage to simply having it enabled all the time, or a disadvantage? No. Well, no, with an asterisk. I don't think there's a disadvantage to having it enabled, but in practice, you don't want to be riding your wheel down to that extreme low battery state on a regular basis. But no, you're not hurting it by having that on. Like the wheel this had high speed mode turned on already, which allows you to go to higher speeds. And I also enabled the long range mode. So now it has the best of both worlds, I guess. But no, I don't believe there's a drawback to having it turned on that I'm aware of, at least. Well, I think high-speed mode can affect the battery if you are riding at high speeds on a regular basis. If you're hammering the wheel, that will affect battery. If you're riding like you and I ride normally, Larry, I don't know that it has a significant negative effect. Don't quote me on that, but I don't know that it does. Trustford, what did you? This is such a loaded question. What did you learn from your breakup? I think it could help everyone. Like I said earlier, you need to be with someone that you can be yourself with, that you can feel at peace with. You don't want to feel like you constantly have to do things to appease or make them happy. That should just be the way it is. You know, the way you guys interact. You should both be supportive of each other. You should I don't know, it shouldn't be hard work, right? It should not be hard work. You shouldn't have to be wondering what that other person is thinking. You shouldn't have to question your trust in the situation, in a relationship. You shouldn't have to do that. And if you do, it's a good sign that you are not in the relationship for you, right? But man, like I like I said, this has almost been like an addiction for me, and I'm not an addictive person by trade. I mean, I've never, I don't think I've ever had a significantly addictive personality, but this has been pretty much an addictive situation where I was doing things despite knowing that it probably was not good for me. So your tire's worn out, really, Clay? Okay. Well, I mean, you ride a lot more than I do. Yeah, I mean, that enduro tire that Float Life sells is supposed to be great. Think about getting heat sink. Really? Have you been overheating your one wheel? I mean, I've heard of people getting the heat sink, but I didn't know that you were having heat problems. I know the GTs can run hot. Spartacus says, if the rim's blue, Marty isn't the only person with one. Larry knows too. All right. Well, let's just let Marty think it's the only one because that makes him feel good. Simon, didn't Opsum get a new model Begode wheel? Is Begode like sending her wheels directly now? Are you serious? Like, oh my God. It's fine, I guess. I don't know, Marty. You're going to start wearing thongs and sports bras, Marty. That's going to be a requirement soon. And no underwear. Marty says, my Lynx range test video is next. 67 miles versus 57. You got 67 miles on your Lynx? Really? So you got that without enabling long range mode, Marty. And what kind of speed were you averaging? 20 miles an hour, maybe? You used to do them at like 18. 67. Wow. I mean, you weigh less than me, but not by a ton. Tres Verde, bless you, sir. Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Tres Verde. Cabo Sune, I think 75% of the top voltage is practically 0%. So I would stop riding 75% of 151.2 voltage for the Lynx. So when I stopped yesterday, my voltage was 111 volts. So let me fire up my calculator here quick. So we'll do 151 times 0.75. What? Oh, oops. Need to clear my entry. 151 times 0.75. Okay, so 0.75 is 113 volts, so a little bit more than what I was at. And like I said, when I stopped yesterday, the indicator on the wheel had 0 bars, and that was 111 volts. So, yeah, that 75% number is probably pretty accurate. And unfortunately, I couldn't. I was using Darkness Spot, and I could not get an accurate reading for the battery percentage on the app in Darkness Spot. Larry says, not to take up your time, but I haven't upgraded firmware on the patent Sherman S. Any trick to it? Well, you have to use a Android phone. Unless, did they have an iPhone version of it yet? I thought I heard that they did now. I remember I followed the instructions way back when, Larry. I don't recall it being all that problematic. And I would think it's easier now than it was. But to be quite honest, Larry, with the Sherman S, you have 3,600 watt hours of battery, so I don't really think you're going to need to enable long range mode. Marty, my hard data is a moving average, and I achieve moving averages within 1 mile an hour of my objective. Marty, you're such an aerospace engineer. Anyone ever tell you that? Do you still write your shit down in notebooks too? I think you said you stopped doing that. Platypus Streams, you might have a pickleball paddle addiction. Yeah, probably. I think currently in my bag I have eight. I've given 4 to ex-girlfriends. I gave 2 to another friend, 1 to another friend. Yeah, I probably since I started this sport, I probably have bought 15 paddles, maybe 16. I'd rather not keep an accurate count. But yeah, I do buy them more than I should. But at least they're cheaper than EUCs. Awesome has nearly 1 million subs. What do you mean, 1 million subs where? Where? Not on YouTube. Where does she have 1 million subs? Guys are so creepy, man. I do not watch her content. I feel dirty just watching it. You know, so I don't watch her shit. So Simon says he's not surprised she gets free wheels. Yeah, that's true. I'm curious where she has 1 million subs. Leo said that's what Zen Lee said about Opsum. I know. Dale's I'm getting text I'm getting Happy New Year's Eve. Don't you usually send the text like on New Year's Day? I'm getting I just got a text from my brother. I got a text from the old ex-neighbor. Weird. Okay. Yeah, no, Dale is not a big fan of Opsum. Orbsum. But the formula works, obviously. Obviously, she's tapped into a formula that works. That's been working since the beginning of time. Selling your body. Simon, she's probably converted more pervs to EUC than anyone else, apart from Marty, of course. Are you saying Marty's a perv, or just Marty's converted people? Okay. All right, number 2. We're making some good progress here. It's great. We're not even an hour in. We're doing great. Doing great. So anyways, again, speaking about my situation, my relationship situation. So what I'm doing this time, again, the drug reference. I'm going cold turkey. I basically cut all contact. She would typically play, pickleball with me and with our group, and I've eliminated that. And I think that's basically what I'm going to have to do. Is I have to just go cold turkey, and just hope time takes care of things from there. Kabusune, I wonder who's the boyfriend or husband of Opsum. She's married, I believe. He's probably some mastermind genius who's also into EUCs. He's into EUCs. Yeah, no, I've seen him. He's been on videos before. Yeah, I believe she's married. She looks young though. Oh, okay. So they do have the iPhone app version for Leprechaun. Okay, I don't have it. When I did that update, I did it on the Android. Dale says, I actually highly doubt her reach has any significant contribution to people getting EUCs. I tend to agree with you, Dale. I think her reach is just pervs that like to see her ass and boobs bounce around. I mean, that's just my opinion, but yeah, I don't know that she recruits a lot of people into EUC ownership. Larry says the reason for updating the Sherman S is because the firmware supposedly improves braking, according to Dawn. That's why I do it. Yeah, that's true. I have heard that. That's true. But again, I've never had an issue with braking. I have, if you saw that video, the range test video, that's one issue I did have with the Lynx is I was getting a lot of braking wobbling, no matter what I did. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just me being rusty or just something about the wheel that I have been unable, if I'm doing any sort of braking that's moderate, I get a lot of wobbling going on. Could be me. Who knows? She had 857K subs on YouTube. What is her YouTube channel? What's it called? I'm looking. Is it Opsum something? Or what is her YouTube channel called? I don't even know. mean, you're awesome. 857,000 subscribers? Are you kidding me? Oh my, I had no idea. You're kidding me. I mean, does she wear anything but short shorts and halter tops? Oh my God. All right, so let's see. I don't want to show this in the stream, but I'm looking at her latest video. Oh wow, her last video on YouTube was 2 months ago. How to ride an electric unicycle. 1 minute and 44 seconds. It must be an in-depth lesson on how to ride electric unicycles. 725,000 views. Every thumbnail is her with her tits and ass hanging out. Oh my God. No, I had no idea that she had that many views. That's I don't know. That's crazy and a little sad, but whatever. It's fine. Marty, long range mode. Apparently, you don't watch my videos. I just watch your Lynx video, by the way. I ride between 23 and 25 miles an hour. Oh, so you had long range mode enabled. No, Marty, I watched some of your videos, but like when I see a thumbnail and it says, "Oh yeah, this video is 45 minutes or an hour long," I don't have time to watch it, dude. I'm not retired like you are. So you had long range mode turned on. Okay, well, see, that makes a big difference. That's important information, Marty. Spartacus, is Opsum really EUC channel? Really? All the people in the comments were talking about Camel. Yeah, yes, Camel, yes. Nothing about the wheel. Don't think Begode will get any sales until they include Opsum Donald. Yeah, it is something else, right? Something else. Makes me a little bit embarrassed to be a male, to be honest. Okay, so Marty says 108 volts is empty in the Lynx, long range mode enabled. Okay, so I got to 111. So what do you think if I went to 108, Marty, how many more miles do you think I could have gotten? Because at that point I'm doing 15 to 20. But another, what do you think, another 3 miles maybe? So 108 volts is empty and long range mode. What is empty with long range mode not enabled, Marty? Vicus says cold turkey is the best option. I've never had an addiction other than the female variety either. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it is. And I've done cold turkey several times with this person, and one way or another, I wind up falling off the wagon, I guess, basically. But I am pretty resolute in not doing that this time. It's literally been a year. Like I've spent a year going back and forth, just and in the big picture, I'm spinning my wheels. I'm not progressing. I'm not moving on to something that I'm going to be comfortable with long term, happy, peaceful, feel at peace, trusting. I'm not getting what I want. And if I'm not getting what I want, why would I be putting energy, time, money? God, if I told you some money stories related to this, it'd blow your freaking mind. So yeah, it's fucked up. Excuse my language. Simon says, if 1% of her subs buy a wheel because they think they can meet hot girls, then that's a lot of sales. Do you think people actually think that? Really? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just me, Simon. Like, it doesn't click in my head. Like, okay, well, I have this girl that wears no clothes and is on OnlyFans, and she rides an electric unicycle. If I buy an electric unicycle, I'm going to meet girls like this. I guess some people would think like that. I wouldn't, but I guess some people would. I don't know. I just wish I was like Marty, long-term, happily married, Marty. And I'm not being a smart ass. I'm serious. Like at this age, I would love to just have somebody that I know has my back. I have their back. There's no drama. You just have a happy life together, sharing experiences, sharing life, supporting each other. No bullshit, no drama. That's what I want. That's what I want. So yeah, Marty, I'm jealous. Dale, so Larry, what's this blue rim wheel? Wasn't the EX30 a blue rim wheel at first? I thought it was. Growing old and having fun. You're going to need a Speedo, Duff. Why do I need a Speedo? For what? I don't need a Speedo. I don't wear Speedos. I have board shorts. Platypus dreams. She sometimes wears a helmet. True. Yeah, sometimes. Dale says must have broke her thing. How? Oh, because she hasn't recorded a video in 2 months. Yeah, maybe. Tres Verde. It's funny what we are supposed to believe at any given time. Well, I guess funny, tragic, silly, stupid. Those all could be appropriate depending on the situation. Spartacus. Sometimes we must go backwards to go forward, Duff. Yeah, I know. And I mean, there is a lot of irony in the situation because I was dating her for the 2 months at the end of last year, and to be totally honest, the whole idea I got to sell my house and move closer to work was based on my discussions with her at that time. I thought I had something really good, and we both talked about how nice it would be to be closer to work, and I had all the chores and overhead that the old house had. So yeah, I mean, she had a big part in the thought process of me moving here. So I mean, that's a good thing. That end result is good. So it's like anything. I mean, there's always good to be taken out of any situation, and there was a lot of good, but the bad was just too bad, just too bad. Too bad for me. Neptune. What if they sent her a wheel, Opsum, on purpose because they knew it would cause a stir in the community and make marketing geniuses? Well, I mean, all they care about is selling wheels, right? So I don't know that they're worried about how it appears morally if they do that. It's fine. I mean, she has 850,000 subscribers. I have 13,761. So I don't know. Maybe I'm the dummy. Oh, that's why I should wear a Speedo. Okay, I see. To get more views. Although the EUC community is very predominantly male, so I don't know how much that would help me. Trust Verde. People only give what they want. Yes, that's true. And in my situation, there was a very, very large inequity in that, which is always going to be a problem. I was giving, and I did not feel like I was getting anything close back. But shit happens. Simon says, some definitely think like that. We're pretty primal and often dumb about meeting girls. I've been married for 26 years, though, so I'm pretty out of touch about hooking up. Well, there you go. So I'm jealous of you as well, Simon. I'm the type of person that I don't need to have notches on my belt. I'm not looking to conquer women. I don't want a long list of women that I had sex with. I don't need that. I don't want that. I would just rather just be happy with one person and call it good. But that's just me. A lot of men are not like that. I have friends that are definitely not like that. One of them might be tuning in tonight. We'll see. Ian James, I just tuned in. Happy New Year, Duff. So you have 3 veterans. Well, right now, the Lynx is a demo from eWheels. What is your favorite wheel for road riding? It seems the Lynx likes to wobble. So the Lynx is fine. I've had issues with braking wobbles. Regular riding, I did not have wobbles. It was steady and fine. And like I said in the video, it probably has something to do with the way that I ride. Typically the way I ride, I don't have a lot of contact with the shell of the wheel. So when you're braking, that can lead to wobbles. And I haven't ridden the Lynx enough to give you a really solid answer on that yet. My initial feeling, based on my 55-mile ride that I had yesterday, is I don't, for me, I'm not a speed freak. I'm not climbing mountains. I'm not doing anything like that requires massive torque. For me, paying an extra $1,000 for a Lynx over a patent would not be money well spent. But that's for me. Flat road, hard surface riding primarily. But again, I'm not done evaluating the wheel. That is my feeling so far. That might change. We'll see. Pedals were super comfortable, I can tell you that. I rode the 55 miles in sneakers and my feet did not hurt, which I was freaking amazed by. I could not believe that. Dale talking about awesome still. Maybe they'll fire in China for some eat ass. Okay. Okay. Bikeus. Quote, I meet hot chicks on my EUC all the time, said no guy ever. I feel like a dork riding my V12 geared up to the max. Honestly, it's so much fun. I don't give an F. I mean, I get a lot of attention on the wheel. I mean, you get a lot of people looking at you. You get a lot of people driving by, holding their phones up, recording you as you go by. Has it ever helped me meet women? No. Marty, if you're still here, I want to show you this, Marty. You missed this. You might like this because your hair stuff. With StreamYard, I can make myself look 20 years younger. Okay, now look at me now. I'm going to turn on. They have a setting where I can touch up my appearance. Okay, now I've set it to max touch up. Look at me now, Marty. Not a wrinkle on my face. My skin looks youthful. I almost look like an AI version of myself, right? So yeah, you might like this, Marty. I don't know. You might like to turn that on. Make you look younger. All right. Here you go. I'm back to normal. This is my real face. Dale says, I do actually get hot chicks loving the wheel. All right, but do they love the wheel? But do they love you too, Dale? Because that's what matters, right? Yeah, that was one great thing about Christine. She liked riding. She liked riding the one wheel. My ex did not. Very minimal to no interest in it whatsoever. Another negative. Vicus, I've got some memorable compliments. Yeah, I've gotten compliments. And I have, but I haven't. I don't know. I haven't been the type to pursue it. Probably because most of the time I've been in a relationship. Well, not really. I guess out of the last 2 years, I've had a lot of opportunities. I guess where I could try to turn EUC riding into phone numbers, but I haven't. Neptune says, I think it might be a regional thing. I've seen more female riders in West Coast group rides. Yeah, true. There was a female rider that was down in my area. What's her name? I think her name on YouTube was like Lady Harley Rider. She wanted to ride with me, and I was going to ride with her. But then when she came down that weekend, that was when I got back with my ex. So I had to cancel on her. So yeah, I guess that could have been like an EUC connected female experience. I guess I don't know. I don't know really anything about female Harley rider, but okay. Now look at that. I'm caught up. Look at me. I'm caught up. So I'm trying to think that with the Lynx, the next thing I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be riding tomorrow. I'm going to be meeting up with Jason. Jason, the guy that I helped teach to ride. Jason, the guy that just bought a veteran patent. I'm curious what he's going to think. Oh, excuse me. I've got a long way to go yet. I'm curious what he's going to think about the Lynx. It weighs the same as the patent. When I rode it yesterday, it feels more maneuverable than the Sherman S. It felt more powerful than the Patton, but again, I didn't hammer it, and I don't have pads on it either, as you can see. I don't have pads on the Lynx, so it's not like I could lean into it all that hard if I wanted to. And then from there, I'll probably do my normals. I'll probably take it to the swamp. I'll probably, I don't know if I'll do my hill rides with it. I'll do a high-speed run with it. Although I am a little worried with the high-speed run because the spot that I do my high-speed testing now, I don't have as much space as when I lived out in the estates. I'm a little worried about the braking. Though, if I have to brake hard, I don't want to wobble right off the wheel. But yeah. Platypus dreams. You may need to look outside the country to find the type of woman you're looking for. Yeah, well, that is true. Like I used to watch 90 Day Fiance, and there definitely is a difference with women's attitudes towards men in other countries. More traditional, attitudes where women are supportive of men. That they're more concerned about being good partners for men. That is true, but I don't anticipate going that route. I would like to be able to find someone that makes me happy. And I'm not the type. I don't expect to be treated like a king. No, I don't need to be treated like a king. I just want someone to treat me similar to as I treat them. That's it. Not the same. Similar. Not the same. Because I treat my partners pretty well. At least I think I do. Trust Verde. How often do women hit on you? On me? I don't know if they hit on me. I get told a lot that I look like people. I get told that I look like a lot of different people. The most recent was someone told me that a friend of my ex actually told me that I look like some person that's on General Hospital, I guess. But I've been told that I look like a dozen different people. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Dale says, what time is it there? Currently, it is 10:06 p.m. We are less than 2 hours away from the new year, 2024. So do you guys make like New Year's resolutions? It's always a big thing for some people. Make New Year's resolutions. Once the new year clicks over, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And I've never been a big fan of that. Because my feeling has always been like, if you want to make a change, if you're waiting for a date on the calendar to make that change, then you're not really serious about doing it. If you want to make a change, make a change. Start now. But a lot of people, like exercise, and this is the year I'm going to get in shape. So when the new year changes, I'm gonna get on a diet, and I'm gonna start working out. And some people that actually works out, but most people it does not. So I've never been much of a resolution maker. That being said, my resolution is to just I need to get my head on straight. I need to focus on myself, I guess, right? Because I think my problem is I am by nature I'm a people pleaser. I don't know if anyone else out there is a people pleaser, if you know what that means. But like when I'm in a relationship, like I focus so much on pleasing the other person that I lose sight of what I want, and that leads to bad situations. So I need to try to find more balance there, I believe, going forward. Larry's back. Larry says, exactly one girl flirted with me at the beach. When I took my helmet off, she was horrified. When I took my helmet off, she was horrified. Really? How did you know she was horrified, Larry? I'm curious. Note to self, keep the face plate down. She was horrified. That's a little severe, Larry. I bet Marty has a bunch of people that flirt with him, especially when he's wearing the cape, which he has not worn in a very long time. He's not worn the cape in a very, very long time. Scrubby Rocks. That is a new name to me. I don't believe I've ever seen in a live stream before, so welcome. Hey, Duff, I just joined the live stream, but was wondering if you're considering getting the links. Also, would you pick the links over the patent? Okay, so if you just joined, you didn't hear some of my prior conversation. So far, all I've done is a 55-mile range test on the Lynx. The kind of riding I do at this moment, at least, I don't think that there's a compelling reason for me to get a Lynx. Faster, it's more powerful, but the patent is fast enough, powerful enough, and gets enough range for me as is, and it's $1,000 less than the Lynx. And it's a 16-inch wheel, so it's more maneuverable, even though the Lynx is pretty maneuverable. But right now, I would rather save the $1,000 or $1,100 as of now. But like, I have a lot more testing to do. Because like originally when I got the Lynx sent to me, I was thinking to myself, like, do I need to sell a wheel and buy a Lynx? And right now, I do not feel compelled to do so. But that's not saying anything bad about the Lynx. I'm just saying with me, if I was a hill climber, if I was a speed freak, yeah, there are compelling reasons to get a Lynx. I'm not either of those things. And it gets similar range to the patent as well. And I don't know if Marty's even still here, but like Marty was saying, how he does his range test under controlled conditions. I'm curious. Well, he doesn't have a patent, but if he had a patent and he did the same sort of conditions that he did with the Lynx, putting it into long range mode, I bet he would get very similar mileage on the patent as well. That is my theory. Simon says, one of my mates always offers hot girls a quick lesson when we're out riding. Amazing how many say yes and give it a go on the spot. Really? So that'd be like, I've had people ask me to try it, and I always turn them down just because of liability. I mean, if it's a hot girl, I guess it'd be cool because you could like hold their hands and stuff or hold their waist. That'd be cute, I guess. Yeah, I guess with a hot girl, that might be more doable. You'd be sure to like support them and all that kind of stuff. But with a guy, no, I don't want to do that. Vicus, don't go looking for women in Colombia. Why is that? I think in 90 Day Fiance there was a Colombian women or Colombian woman. Yeah, she was kind of hard. She was not soft. She was not supportive. Year before last, I decided to try to stay. This is Dale. I decided to try to stay out of Facebook jail for at least half the year and just made it. Yeah, that's true, Dale. You have not been banned nearly as much lately as you used to be. Good job, man. I'm proud of you. Larry says, my New Year's resolution in 2023, I was conceited. In 2024, I will be perfect. Great. That's a great resolution. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Bro, you look like you could be a stunt double for Jack O'Neill from Stargate. I don't know who that is. Again, I get told I look like so many people. I don't really know why. I don't know these people. One thing I have been doing in the last month or so is I've been regularly shaving. When I regularly shave, I look significantly younger than I am because when I have my facial hair, it's predominantly gray, which makes me look younger. Some people like that. Some people like the more mature look, but I've been shaving like every day pretty much for a month or a little bit more than a month. And it definitely knocks, oh God, 5 to 10 years. Like I was playing pickleball with some people, and I don't even know how it came up, but they said, they asked how old I was. I'm like, 56. They're like, get out of here. And they thought I was like, my early 40s. I'm like, no, I'm 56. So shaving does make a difference when it comes to how old I look. And who doesn't want to look younger? So I'm going to probably keep shaving, I guess. Larry says, in regards to the woman that was horrified when he removed his helmet, horrified in that once she saw my face, she looked like she had to retch. She looked like a dog passing a peach pit. Oh, wow. I don't know, Larry. Sounds like you're being a little tough on yourself there. Maybe I look deceptively young when you can't see my face. Don't know. Well, Larry, you just need to use this real-time face enhancer that I just showed you, or I showed the stream. Dale says no, they had to get out of there before they fell in love. That's true. Yeah, maybe they were just love struck. Larry, you never know. Neptune says the Lynx looks like a solid wheel for a first batch compared to other releases. Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of problems with it. Mine, the demo that I have, the power button is a little sticky. Like you have to just hit it at the right spot for it to actually work. But I haven't seen any other gotchas with it, and at least evidently it seems to be pretty water resistant based on that dunking that it got yesterday. No, I mean the Lynx. Every person that I've heard that's reviewed the Lynx has not said anything significantly bad about it. The only feedback I have is the braking wobbles, and at least currently the suspension is set a little too stiff for me. It does not feel as plush as I'm used to with veteran wheels. Simon says he does hold their hands. Okay, so when he teaches women to ride, yeah, see, that's smart, right? Smart. Hold their hands, look into their eyes. Smart man. Dale, do I use a military barber? No, I go to Sport Clips. I went there when did I go? Christmas Eve. I went there Christmas Eve. My hair was actually getting a little long for me. I do what they call a skin fade, where they kind of shave it down to the skin, like, I don't know, here down, and they kind of taper it up and leave it longer on the front. I admit, Dale, I mean, you've known me long enough. You remember when I used to shave my head all the time? Like for a decade, I basically just shaved my own head. I gave myself my own haircuts. I put the 1/8-inch blade on. I would just buzz it down. Since I've been single, I found out that a lot of women don't like that. But I do learn. Oh, no, another good thing with my ex is, she has helped me with my style and fashion. I do have nicer clothes than I used to. I don't hold on to things as much as I used to. So that's another positive thing that I've taken out of the relationship, is I dress better than I used to. Clay talking about his one wheel. You're not having overheating problems, but I want to prevent one. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm not that concerned about it the way I ride. Larry says, Marty says I will look better with longer hair. Well, your hair is on the longer side, isn't it, Larry? I mean, it's not Marty long. It's pretty long though, isn't it? Oh, okay. Sorry. My armpits only grow so much. True. I actually trim my armpit hair. Is that weird, Larry? I don't know. I do. Did I just say that out loud? Yeah, I do. How about you, Dale? Do you trim your armpit hair? I have a feeling that you don't. Just a guess. All right, hold on. I don't want to be rude here. I'm going to wish my brother Happy New Year. I'm going to wish my ex-neighbors Happy New Year. It's funny. I was just, with my my range test ride, I rode past my old house yesterday, and part of that ride is I actually rode into my old neighbor's driveway because I was nosy and I wanted to kind of see like what was going on behind my old house, so I could see like what kind of Christmas decorations they had up. So I rode up my neighbor's driveway. I didn't stop and say hi. I should probably, right? But no, I didn't. I guess am I a bad ex-neighbor? Probably. But yeah, I did not. don't know. It'd just be awkward, right? I don't know. Larry says, Dale, you just happen to have a great sense of humor. Yes, he does. Dale says, the last time I got a skin fade, it was so white. It looked ridiculous. That part of my head hadn't seen sunlight for years. Well, mine's not that white. I don't know. I mean, I play a lot of pickleball, so I'm out in the sun. So I think my head gets some sun. Dale, do bits do that? Trim armpit hair bits? What's a bit? I don't know. Larry, lots of guys in Los Angeles manscape and shave their pubes, balls, and armpits. Yeah. Well, I try to manscape. I mean, chicks like that, right? I mean, some chicks do. I mean, chicks that I've been with lately do. Too much information. Dale says, do boys do that? Yeah. I missed that boat. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I try, Larry. I mean, I guess now I don't have to, right? I can do whatever now. But yeah, if I'm in a relationship, I generally try to keep things under control. Leo, hey Duff, it's past midnight in Brazil. I'm an old man, almost 52. Well, I got 4 years on you, buddy. Both a lot of mileage. Besides, I need my good looks, sleep. Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for stopping by. Happy New Year's. Get some good night's sleep. Pop some Unicycle. I was thinking about taking a gummy tonight. I'm taking a gummy on stream, but I was just worried about how that could affect me. You know, with alcohol, I kind of know what's going to happen. With a gummy, you never know, and it also makes me very tired sometimes. So I did not go the gummy route. But I have a lot of gummies. I probably should. That would probably make me feel a lot better if I took gummies more often. It kind of makes you forget about your problems. Dale says, I thought I had pubic hair until I pissed out of it. What? Weird, man. Weird. Hey, you guys know what I did today? Part of my day? I'm not total. I'm almost done. I'm watching the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. Some of you may or may not know that the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League is 4 freaking hours long. I have like 20 minutes to go. So yeah, that was a good portion of my New Year's Day. Watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. I can do that now. I can do that. Another thing that wasn't great about my ex is she didn't like to watch movies. Right? It's kind of a bummer, right? I enjoy movies, and so that was another thing that can't do that. Larry, I grew up in the 70s, shag carpets. Now it's all hardwood floors. Kind of disturbing. I don't know. I kind of like the hardwood floors, Larry. I mean, I grew up in the 70s as well, you know. But no, I kind of, given a choice, I'll take a hardwood floor. Do the gummy. No. With me drinking all this stuff and doing a gummy on top of it, that would be crazy. I have to get up at 6:30 tomorrow morning to play pickleball. So that would be counterproductive. And plus I have this bottle of champagne that I need to do. But I'm not going to wait until midnight to do this because that's going to be too late. I'm going to have to do that earlier than midnight. Dale says, the girls call me needle in a haystack. And that's even when it's trimmed. No, Dale. Dale, how old are you? I forget. Are you like 40 or so? I don't remember. Larry says the Zack Snyder cut is good. It is good. I mean, I'm entertained by it, but it's long. I mean, 4 hours. That's a long movie. But no, I enjoy it. It's definitely better than the Marvels, right? Which I haven't seen it, and I don't know that I will. Simon's been stoned every day for the last 30 years. What do you smoke or gum? You probably smoke then, not gummies. I don't smoke. but I'll do gummies. Like when I do gummies, I mean, I get silly, I get funny, I get tired. I remember one time I was out in Colorado when I was still with Cindy, and I did gummies for the first time. Did you know, like when you take gummies, if you want to maximize the effect, you need to consume a lot of saturated fats when you take gummies. That helps amplify their effectiveness. And out in Colorado, the one time I took them, first time, and didn't feel anything, and then went to dinner, like at an Italian restaurant, had lots of saturated fats. And by the time I went out to the car to drive back to the hotel, which was poor planning on my part, but it hit me. It hit Cindy. She could do nothing but laugh. We were only like 2 miles from the hotel, and I was like lost. Like when I was driving, I thought I was in another city. Like nothing looked familiar. Cindy thought like we were constantly going to be in an accident, so she was freaking out constantly. Oh, I have my phone listening to me. She was constantly freaking out. And then when I was driving, at one point, I remember it felt like my hands were melting into the steering wheel. It was scary. I should not have taken the gummies and then left the hotel room. And then when I got back to the hotel room, I laid in the bed, and it felt like my body weighed like 500 pounds. I couldn't move. And I just fell asleep. So yeah. I don't know why I told that story, but okay. So Dale's 41. All right. George, I make my own edibles. Dosing is critical. The stuff I take is like 10 milligrams. Wasting dollars on commercial products is wasteful and ineffective unless you're looking to get wasted. I'm just looking to freaking forget my troubles, George. I've heard of people, you can buy they call it tincture, right? Where you can like add it to like brownies or butter or whatever. You can do that, but I just take the edibles. Simon says, Dale's a young buck. Yeah, man, 41. I remember when I was 41, 15 years ago. It's unbelievable. Simon smokes. I don't smoke it. Dale says, thinking of keeping the leftover from my vape to cook with. Is that effective? I don't know. Are gummies legal in Florida? Medical marijuana is legal in Florida, Larry. I have my medical marijuana card. That's something else I did with my ex. That was another idea that we had to, something to add to our fun. So I am now legal, and I can get gummies. I have a bunch in my drawer in the nightstand. Yeah, they have all kinds of edibles. They have mints. I have some mints. I have chocolates. I have like gummies, chewy things. Yeah. Dale has a nice new dry herb vape. High on the fly. Okay, that's great. Murray, have you seen the movie Christine? What do you mean? The possessed car, Christine? Yeah, I've seen that. Forever ago, but yeah, I have seen it. Simon grows his own. What's the policy in Australia with marijuana? Is it legal, not legal? Restrictions, no restrictions? Dale just got a YouTube notification that Duff just uploaded a video about his feet being soaked. Yes, I made a short. I did oh wow, I have 1,500 views in that already. I'm just maybe more than that. Let me look. Hold on. Yeah, I have 1,500 people that watch me get my feet soaked on the Lynx. Like with YouTube, I don't know if you can do this or not, Dale, but you can like load up if on your phone. You load up a YouTube video, you can make a short out of it. And you just pick the segment that you want, and then it'll cut that part out and make a short out of it. And that's what I did with me riding through the water on the Lynx. It's funny. I posted that picture of me riding through the water to the electric unicycle forum, and got a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're going to blow up the batteries and you're going to wreck the bearings. I'm like, dude, I was only in there for a second and it seems fine. And it's not my wheel. Oh, Dale, did something happen to that secondary electric unicycle forum group on Facebook? The uncensored one? Because I don't see it anymore. Was that disbanded or did something happen to that I'm not aware of? Because I don't see it in my list of groups anymore. Spartacus. The pro tip: go for the milk chocolates, not the gummy. Plenty of fat. Well, yeah, like I have some of their chocolate. Yeah, they're like raspberry chocolate, and those are actually my favorites. I need to get more of them. Oh, so okay, so if they're chocolate, then you already get the fat. Okay, makes sense. I think the mints are only like 5 milligrams each, whereas the chocolates are 10. All right, here we go. 3 Cayman Jacks down. I'm thinking after 11, I'll probably pop the champagne. So I don't want to be totally incoherent here. All right. Things are going fantastic. Thank God 2023 is ending. Lots of good things, lots of not so good things. So hopefully 2024 is much more good than not so good. 2023 had a pretty equal amount of both. Simon says edibles are a whole other trip. Very extreme. Well, they take longer to kick in, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know when you smoke it, it hits you right away. So I can't really compare. Have you seen the movie Christine? I answered that, Murray. Yes, I did, and I dated a woman named Christine as well. Dale says his sister makes a great tincture. Tincture is great. Well, you can buy that. You can buy that here in Florida. Platypus says, so it's illegal. They don't even have medical in Australia. It's all illegal. I mean, more and more states in the U.S. are at least allowing medical, with more allowing recreational as well. Okay, so Simon has a card. I have a card. I think I had to pay a total of $175, I guess, to get. It's interesting because you have to talk to a doctor, and the doctor basically coaches you through, telling more or less indirectly telling you what you have to say is your issue to qualify you for medical marijuana. Like basically, my doctor said that, with my job, it's a high stress job. I must have anxiety. So he's going to prescribe it for anxiety. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Thank you. So I have medical marijuana for my anxiety. Legal. So Spartacus, is it just medical or recreational that's legal in Minnesota? It's just medical here. So, okay. So Dale says it's legal based on the state in Australia. That's interesting. Okay. Because like federally, marijuana is still not legal from a federal level in the United States. Neptune saw my short. Holy cow, I wouldn't even try that with my 100-volt Nikola. Well, like I said, I wasn't trying to do it. The water was very shallow at the beginning of the path, and then all of a sudden it got deeper. But I was worried about if that area was underwater for a long period of time. A lot of times the path underneath it could be very slimy and slippery. So I did not want to stop. I was worried if I'd slowed down, I would lose traction and the wheel would spin out and I would like drop it in the water. So that is why I kept going. Like I said, I think it's fine, but it was a water resistance test that I was not anticipating doing. Dale says 2023 was good for me. Free wheel, free camera, free clothes, moved to the West Coast, got a job, buying a Lynx, and can't really complain. So whatever happened I thought you were going to get an Extreme, Dale. What happened to that? I thought you were going to get an extreme. And how is that? How is that new job respooling cable? Are you enjoying that? Steve-O, I rarely drink, but I do enjoy some THC. It's totally legal in New York, but the state government effed up the rollout so bad that there's more unlicensed stores than there are licensed ones. So is what recreational is legal in New York, or is it medical? I did not know that. Simon is $200 here for the doctor appointment and card. That's similar. Dale had a phone call with a doctor which cost $70. Yeah, it's funny. Like the place that I got my edibles from, like I get emails from them literally every day with specials. I should go there. I should go there tomorrow and celebrate the new year. Get some edibles. I could use them. I really could use them. Oh my god. I just like to disconnect my brain at times. Platypus Dream says in the capital you can have 2 plants, but everywhere else in Australia it's illegal, though you would have to possess quite a lot before you go to jail. Okay, well, that's nice. Larry says so in California they're about to legalize magic mushrooms. Really? You can already get them with a medical card. Really? I did not know that. That's interesting. Really? Okay. Like what's the basis for that? Because those are just purely hallucinogenic, right? Mushrooms can be amazing. I've never done them. Simon used to grow 4 plants at once. Wow. Dale says, I didn't go much on the extreme, so it wasn't really worth the upgrade. Plus, took too long, and I wanted the Lynx now. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of people going crazy about the extreme. I mean, it seems decent, but I don't think it was as popular as people thought it would be. What is this? Sorry, I'm looking at a Instagram notification. Okay, never mind. George, I highly recommend low-dose daily mushrooms for anyone with depression or anxiety. I mean, I don't think I have depression. I don't know that I have anxiety. I don't know what's it called when you overthink things. I wouldn't call it depression or anxiety. If I could have something to turn that off, that'd be good. But I haven't found it yet. Spartacus talking about Minnesota. It was medical for 3 years, and this year they fully legalized it. No kidding. I started a THC chocolate community, so if you're in Minnesota, I got you, Duff. Nice, man. All right, cool. I don't know that I'll be in Minnesota anytime soon, but if I am, I will keep that in mind. Minnesota has not been on my bucket list. I have to be honest, Spartacus. Simon says mushies are fantastic for mental health. Microdosing helps with ADHD and anxiety. Really? Okay. Maybe I should have my ex go on mushrooms. That's what it sounds like. Psychologists recommend microdosing for anxiety and depression, supposedly safer and more natural. Okay, I did not realize that. Interesting. Dale, you got to try high dose of mushrooms. The best part of it is when you're coming down, you have a moment of clarity where you can see clearly and know what you have to do. Really? So when you're told, like when the trip is totally done, does that stay that way? Larry says, I have friends that use their medical cards and get a shitload of magic mushrooms just to trip. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take a 30-second bathroom break because I'm on my 4th Cayman Jack. So I'm gonna probably have to do that. I don't have anyone to fill in for me because I don't have a girlfriend, and Elsa's not here either. So I'll be right back. I promise I'll be fast. All right, more like 45 seconds because I had to grab a cookie too. Oh, yeah, I've been trying to resume my eating program. I've lost like probably 5 or 6 pounds from my highest. I've been trying to gain weight for a while, and I don't know if it's stress or whatever, but I lost 5 or 6 pounds, so I've been trying to eat more food. Oh wow, 96 people have watched my LG dishwasher repair video. Exciting. All right, hold on. I've got a lot of people that are knowledgeable about mushrooms and medical marijuana. So Steve-O says recreational is legal in New York. Yes, I didn't know that. Huh. Interesting. Larry says they're legal in Oregon. I heard about that. So how could you get them in San Francisco? Because I thought like marijuana was like a statewide thing. Growing old and having fun. I look at all the wheels and I'm down to a Sherman S or an EX30. Really? Huh. Bear with me. One more cookie. Right. So if you're looking at those two wheels, you're looking at a 3,600 watt hour battery. I mean, for me, I demoed the EX30. It's a nice wheel, but I still prefer the Sherman S. So it's better build quality. I like the way it looked more. EX30 is nice though, but for me, I like the Sherman S more. I like the suspension on the Sherman S more too. All right, so talking about what happens after you come off of a mushroom trip. How do we get on the subject? I don't know. You go back to normal, but it can be quite good for the mind. All right, well, I don't know. I could use things that are good for my mind, probably. Larry says, supposedly mushrooms can cure, in quotes, cure mental illness and not just treat it. An emerging science, I guess. Really? Interesting. Like I said, I know some people that can benefit from that. Don't forget to shake it. Yeah, I took care of that, Murray. Thank you. Simon, a strong, mushy trip is the most fun ever. It doesn't last long, and you laugh at everything until your belly hurts. I do that on edibles sometimes. Either I'm more funny or things seem more funny to me on edibles. Larry says in the 60s, LSD was legal for psychiatric applications. I did not know that. Spartacus said, okay, you meant company, not community. Totally understand about Minnesota, and the roads here suck. I go off-road to find smoother rides. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of road trips, but I've never driven through Minnesota. I've driven through the Dakotas. I've driven through Montana. I have not ever driven through Minnesota. George seems to know a lot about this. Shrooms are between $800 and $1,200 per pound in California. It's not really possible for one person to consume that much in 6 to 8 months, fresh zone, but it's definitely worth trying at least 2 to 3 times in life. Sounds expensive, right? I don't know. Larry says in San Francisco, you can basically do what you want. Law enforcement doesn't do much law enforcement. Okay, good to know. Noted. I've never been in San Francisco. They'll be legal in California within a year or two for recreational use for sure. Okay, good to know. I'm now more educated in shroom and medical marijuana usage in different areas of the world. All right, countdown. We are 10:44 p.m. 1 hour and 15 minutes roughly from the new year. It seems like I think Marty left. He left without saying goodbye. That wasn't very nice, right? It's fine. All right, so I have about half a Cayman Jack. I'm gonna crack this. Wow. This is gonna probably bounce off the ceiling. I'm not waiting till midnight to drink this. I can't. Because I need to once the stream is done, I just need to go to bed. Take a Unicycle and go to bed. Watch the end of Justice League. All right, you ready? Here we go. We're gonna pop this cork. Make sure we're not gonna hit anything important. F. Oh man. Oh man, Larry, I got champagne on my jersey. It's fine. No holes in the ceiling. That was powerful, wasn't it? Wow. All right, we're gonna let this air out a little bit. I did not expect that. Dale, mushrooms are about $10 a gram if you don't pick them yourself. That's about 6 to 7 USD. Really? I don't know like what a proper dosage is for mushrooms. Simon says Marty went to bed. Well, let's see. It's 7:45 in the East Coast or West Coast. Maybe I doubt it though. Marty getting too cool for us peasants. Now, isn't that? I can't believe that Marty wouldn't at least tell us the manufacturer of this wheel. You know, this special wheel, the only one in the United States. He's the only one to have it. If it's from Jason, I'm guessing it's a veteran wheel. That's my guess. But I mean, he could at least say what. You know, Marty is Marty. It's Marty world. We just live in it. It must be the cape. Yeah, it's funny. Like I'm watching Justice League and I see Batman with his cape, and all I can think about is Marty. Is that weird? Yeah, it is a little bit. Wow, I have 1,200 people that have watched my range test video on the Lynx. That's okay. That's more than I've been getting lately. I guess I don't know. People have missed me because I haven't posted anything. Larry says, then again, in California, my high school team had to change their name from Warriors to Wildcats because Warriors was offensive to Native Americans. Yeah, well, I mean, Washington Redskins are now the Washington Commanders. The Chicago, the White Sox changed. The White Sox changed their name, didn't they? No, Cleveland. I'm sorry, Cleveland did. Cleveland Indians are now the Cleveland. What are they? What is their new name? It's stupid. The Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians. So dumb. I mean, I mean, the politically correct stuff just kind of drives me crazy sometimes. But yeah. All right. So for future reference, Dale, 3 to 4 grams of mushrooms will do me good. All right. Well, if they ever become legal in Florida, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. How is Warriors offensive to anyone except pacifists? That's ridiculous. Pacifists. Oh, you know something that's come up that I never really thought about, that I never realized that I said it wrong. This is one of the funny things connected to my ex. Is like one time there was a conversation and we were talking about the somehow the word sixth came up. Sixth. When I say sixth, I actually say sixth. I drop the X, I say sixth. It's incorrect. But my entire life, I say sixth as sixth. And it was pointed out to me that that is not correct. What that has to do with the Warriors versus the Guardians versus whatever, I don't know. But I just want to point that out, that if you ever ask me to say first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, I would say sixth and not sixth. Why? I don't. Is it a Pennsylvania thing? I don't know. That's the way I've said it my entire life. And up until the last month, I never knew it was a thing, but now I do. George says 4 grams is the average dose. 7 grams a heroic dose. That sounds, I don't know. That sounds scary. Effect is proportional to weight. $20 to $40 for one dose. That sounds a little pricey, right, George? All right. Well, George, if I ever need information on these things, I know where to go. You know what you're talking about. Larry says, I think of all them, Redskins was the only remotely offensive one. Indians, Braves, Warriors, Chiefs. So what? Well, the Braves haven't changed their name. Redskins, I guess. I guess, but I don't know. It feels like the world is looking for something to get offended about more often than not. Dale says in New Zealand, they pronounce six, sex. All right. So how do they pronounce sixth? Sexth? Is it sexth? I don't know. Hey, I can change I got my calendar on my wall here. Today's the last day of the year, so I can probably change my calendar. I have another calendar down here. I don't feel like putting it up right now, so I'm going to throw it over there instead. Okay, well, I'm caught up in chat again. All right, well, since I'm caught up, that means I have to drink again. I guess I have to drink. So what my plan is to finish this Cayman Jack and then work on the champagne. I mean, I'm going to have to drink how much? Oh, man. I mean, a whole bottle of champagne, that's a lot, right? And actually, technically, this isn't champagne. This is Prosecco, a sparkling wine. I think it's the same as champagne. It's just not from Champagne, France. So they can't call it champagne. That's my understanding. So what else? So what else? What else? I mentioned this in my Christmas Eve video. I'm trying to think of what else I've missed because I was basically MIA. I was MIA for a month, more or less. Oh, shit. Dale, you never answered my question. What happened to the unbiased electric unicycle group? What happened to it? Did it get banned? I'm looking through the posts on the electricunicycle.org group. There's Marty. I wish Marty was here. Because like when I was out in California and I rode with Marty and we did, like he put up his drone to do our group shots. Like he wants everyone when he takes the picture to like put your arm up and go, yeah. He makes everybody do that. I don't get it. I think when he did the picture with me, I think I might have just done the peace sign or whatever. I wanted to ask Marty why that is. And I see Dawn in this picture. She's doing the peace sign as well. I was thinking Dawn might be her, but maybe not. All right, so I'm looking. I'm just scrolling through here to see if there's anything that I am grossly negligent in. What the hell? Albert almost posted something of like it looks like a video of a girl in her underpants laying in a bed. Interesting. I see a picture of Michael Morford. Do you remember? Are any of you? So Larry says it's still there. Well, why don't I see it? Okay, did I get kicked out of it? Maybe. Michael Morford, he started that group EUC Rebel Riders, and he was very, very concerned with people posting on that group. Like, he would keep posting messages that said, if you don't post in the group, you're going to get deleted in EUC Rebel Riders. And then he started sending me personal messages saying, hey, Duff, when are you going to post in EUC Rebel Riders? We need you to post. I'm like, dude, is like, in my priority scale, posting in EUC Rebel Riders is really low on my priority scale. And eventually I just dropped the group. So I'm like, I don't really want to be pressured to post in a Facebook group. And so I did. I dropped it. Okay, people with their links. Yeah. And I noticed that Afiz is selling pedal hangers to drop the pedal height of the Lynx, maybe to help with the stability. Maybe that would help with the braking wobbles that I have. I'm not sure. All right, looking. I'm scrolling. Until I get more feedback and comments. I'm filling time, basically. I'm talking to myself at the same time. Okay. I haven't seen much from my boy Chooch lately either. So, all right. So unbiased. Okay, so I am still a member of that group. Is there not people posting it lately? You look. I know Dale's normally very active in this group. Oh, that was Tarzan. Okay. I saw the video of Tarzan jumping the Lynx and like overleaning it forward, and then the Lynx actually like accelerate like crazy to try to keep him balanced. That is crazy. Dale. Oh, Larry, you were on Lovely. So, Larry, when in that message, your New Year's, not your message, but your New Year's Eve video, when you're talking about people that are having issues right now, was I one of them? I assumed I was. I assumed I was one of the people you were talking to. Struggling. It is a struggle. It's a struggle for me. All right, I'm going to pour some of the champagne. I'm almost done with that Kim joint. It's a struggle for me because there's certain aspects of that relationship that I really, really, really liked. And but there's aspects I really, really, really didn't like. This is a lot of champagne. How am I going to drink a whole thing of champagne? This is unrealistic. I'll try, but it's unrealistic. And champagne doesn't taste very good either. But I'll try. It's fine. Yes, Larry, the unbiased group is still there. Yes, I see. I just found it. For some reason, I haven't seen many posts from it lately. Yeah, fucking Jerry Budwash. Jerry, what are you doing here, dude? What are you doing, man? Jerry Budwash is a friend of mine from Pennsylvania that knows my other buddy Troy. Jerry has never been on a live stream. Yo, bro, I have a 2004 SSR. I'm looking to pawn off on some sucker. Any idea what I should ask for it? Well, Jerry, I had a 2005 SSR, not 2004. And mine was the 6-speed with the better Corvette motor in it. And I sold it for 25 grand, I think, something like that. So yeah, that's 25 grand, Jerry. But thank you for stopping by, you freaking weirdo. Larry says, like I said, if you thought I was talking about you, I was. If not, I wasn't. All right. Well, I thought you were, so I guess you were. But it's fine. I mean, in some ways, I'm struggling. It's just a matter of time. Time has to pass. Time fixes all things, right? The more time that passes with me being in cold turkey mode, the better it'll be for me. I just need that time to pass. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm still scrolling through EUC.org feed. What the F? What? Some dude riding what is that? I can't tell what wheel it is. He's riding seated, but he has his legs flared out. What is that? I can't tell what kind of wheel it is. Just it looks uncomfortable. All right, someone else buying a Lynx. One thing I was thinking about doing on the Lynx, because I'm going to the Greenway tomorrow, is trying one of the big set of stairs. Up until now, the most stairs I've done is like maybe a set of 4 or 5. At the Greenway, they have big sets of stairs. I'm thinking about trying that on the Lynx tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. What? Oh my God. What the F? All right, so Keener's here. Troy's here. All right. Troy's been on streams before. He likes to make his smart-ass commentary. He also is the commissioner for a long-running, as he mentioned there, 33 years. He's been the commissioner of a fantasy football league, and evidently the Brothers Grimm have won. Troy, I have to be honest, I haven't paid attention to who won the championship this year. But Troy is here. Hey, thanks, Troy. I appreciate you stopping in. I'm finishing up my 4th Cayman Jack, and I have a pretty full glass of champagne here that I haven't even started on yet. So it's going to get ugly. That's my opinion. And the good news is I have an alarm set for 6:30 a.m. to play pickleball. Oh, Troy, let me show you this, Troy, since you just dropped in. Is Jess there as well? Look, Troy, like through the magic of technology, I can make myself look younger. Watch here. Check this out. I'm going to touch up my appearance. Look how my face just changed. Look at me, dude. I have no wrinkles. I look youthful. I look like when we started back at Entree. I look like a kid. I can digitally make myself look younger. All right, I'm going to flip myself back to reality, but yeah, that might be good for you too, Troy. Might be able to fix your hairline. Jerry, what the hell is BCFFL? Some foreign auto. Yeah, exactly, Jerry. Larry says, my New Year's video has exactly 27 views. Hardly awesome, I'd say. Well, Larry, I would say you have a highly curated audience. How's that? That's what I would say. It's highly curated. I'm up to almost 1,300 videos, or 1,300 views on my range video. Jerry says, my fingers don't work right on this puny keyboard. Really? Are you typing on a laptop, Larry? Dale, if you drank more, you may be able to hit big sets of stairs backwards. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, Dale. I'm just not. I mean, I am much older than you, and I don't know. I might be able to do it. I might. I mean, I can ride backwards. I've never done stairs backwards, but I might be able to do it. But I don't know. I don't feel compelled to try for whatever. I don't know what that says about me, Dale. Jerry Budwash. I need to go have a smoke and cruise chicks in my SSR. Later, bro, and happy New Year. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate you getting into the live stream for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure why you're here, but thank you. Appreciate it. Morgani blows. No. Orson blows, Troy. Orson blows, not Morgani. Orson blows. Opsum uses that same filter. She's really in her 70s. So, Troy, there's this girl that rides electric unicycles that always is showing tits and ass. And I know you're into tits and ass. So I'm gonna show this, Troy. And I'm gonna get your opinion on that. I'm gonna get your opinion on some of these videos. All she's trying to do is titillate men. All right, so all right. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one video, Troy. Hold on. So, all right, let me do this. Okay, okay. I'm going to present this. I'm going to share this screen. I'm going to share the audio here. All right, Troy, now pay attention. Jerry, you can pay attention as well. This is a girl that has 858,000 YouTube subscribers. And tell me if you can figure out why that is. I think I'm going to have to mute my mic because otherwise you're going to hear an echo. So let me do that. And I'm going to share this and just hold on. That's unfreaking believable. Oh my God. Wow. Well, that was really, really a helpful how-to video by Opsum. Thank you so much. So Troy, yeah, can you understand? Can you understand what's your feelings on that, Troy? I'm just curious. I mean, she has the kind of body type that I'm used to, that I'm attracted to, but I'm not. I don't find myself attracted to her. Morgani blows. Yeah, he does. That's right. It's not a porn flick, no, Jerry. Larry says, it's important to note that Opsum is using her videos to drive traffic to her OnlyFans page. She is really big booty Bailey. Is that her OnlyFans page? I don't know. Is that it? I have no idea. I mean, Troy, there's some that are much more egregious than this. Let me see here. I saw a video of her like on a trampoline. She's always wearing basically her underwear in every single video. It's unbelievable. You can see her X-rated stuff by searching the name and turning on VIP sample videos. Dale has sent me examples of her stuff, so I have seen some of it, Larry. I don't feel proud of that. No Morgani is not in this video, Jerry? No sound? Oh, you couldn't hear that? Really? Well, okay. Well, then I guess I need to show you another one. Let's see. We don't want to be too long. Okay, this looks like a really quality video. All right. All right. So tell me if you get sound this time. It should have worked, but all right. You might get an echo, but you're gonna hear sound. Okay. Hold on. Entire screen. Oh, I know why. Okay, hold on. Okay. You'll get sound this time. Hold on.
Guys, I've got something new that I want to unbox and show you guys, so let's open it up. All right, look at here. Oh, I'm so excited. So we've got the Nylano Flex Pads. These look amazing. Oh my gosh. Nice. Oh yeah. All right. And then we've got the other set. Let's see what this is. Oh, we got the Nylano pedals. Oh, these look really awesome. Let's see. Oh, badass. Sweet. All right. And then, that's the second set, last but not least, we've got the Nylano suspension linkage. Let's take it out. Let's see. Sweet. Cool. With the upgrade, shit for the Go T4.
You got to be freaking kidding me. Almost 500,000 views of that. Yeah, 500,000. That's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, but But anyways, Troy, you probably would appreciate that, but yeah, whatever. George, she looks like a child. I'm not into that. Yeah, no, she does look super, super young. No, I agree, George. I like I said, I don't watch her stuff typically, but when I do, I feel worse about being a man. Simon says, to be fair, from seeing her Reddit account, she is an excellent porn star. Hope she makes a bundle of money on OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, she must be doing okay. With that many YouTube subscribers, she's probably doing okay. All right, so I'm going to start on the sparkling wine. Oh boy! Oh, oh boy! How am I going to get a bottle of that down? I don't know. Ooh, the Cayman Jack is much better tasting. Wow. Awesome, like the mount. Yeah, I remember I saw the video of her mounting something on her wheel. Yes, I just I believe Dale sent that to me. Dale says, crazy how many simps go crazy over young girl in boy shorts and her young boy's body. Weirdos. Yeah, no, I kind of agree with you, Dale. But obviously it's working. Troy, Draft Girl 2024. Yeah, you wish, right? Right, Troy? It should be perfect. 2 million views. It's insane. Jerry says, I'm going to cruise down to Blockbuster in my SSR and see if they have any videos of her for rent and pick up a pack of cowboy killers. Jerry, I thought you were going to go smoke some cigarettes. What the hell? Tommy says, can she get into one wheels and leave our hobby? Yeah, anyways, right? Yeah, good luck. Okay, I'm just going to have to just try to slam this somehow. As in not breathing when I'm drinking it. Oh, the aftertaste. Oh, my. Tommy, scooters or anything. Yeah. It is a little embarrassing, isn't it? It really is. I mean, I'm embarrassed for males, for her to have 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's pretty. It's pretty sad. But whatever. Neptune says, yeah, it's really obvious she's using EUC to push her OnlyFans. True. I mean, she must be. I mean, she's getting paid, I guess. So whatever. Check how many views she got on her King Song S22 review. All right, let me look. All right. Can I search S22? S22 seat King Song S. 2.1 million views. Oh my God. A 3.5 minute video. Again, of her in, boy shorts and a tight top, no bra, no underwear. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, Tommy. I'm not going to watch it. But thank you. Murray says her hair always looks greasy. I'm curious how old she is. I mean, she looks super young. I'm assuming she's married. I'm almost sure she's married. So, I mean, I'm assuming she's in her, early 20s maybe? I don't know. Her hair looks greasy, Zen Lee style. Okay. Tommy says, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Tommy. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Simon says, Zen Lee's hair makes my skin itchy. I don't watch a ton of Zen's videos, but, he has a lot of hair. I know that. Take another sip of this. Oh, God. Oh, so bad. What if I put? I have orange. I don't really have good soda to put in. What if I put orange juice in it to make it a mimosa? Maybe. Oh my God, it tastes so bad. Oh my God, I need to maybe put some OJ in it. It's so bad. I only have 45 minutes to go. So I'm telling you, once the clock hits 12, I'm not going to last very long. Dale says, I got about 170 YouTube subs and my tits are bigger than hers. I mean, I'm not attracted to young girls, but I mean, I am attracted to athletic girls, and she has an athletic build. I mean, her build is okay for me, but it's everything else though is a negative. All right, I think I'm going to get some orange juice because this is foul. I'll be right back. Okay, I have some orange juice that will hopefully make this more tolerable. Orange juice, and this is freaking awful. Whew. Yeah, I'm starting to hit that wall. Dale, no underwear, no bra, no boobs. Well, I mean, I don't care that much about boobs, personally. Tommy says Zen has beautiful hair like Fabio. Does he? Well, Fabio's hair is blonde, though, right? Okay, Dale says orange juice will work. Let's see if this is any better. I mean, it's better. It's not good though. And Larry says Southern California group is going on an early morning ride up to Mount Baldy, so that's probably why Marty signed off early. Yeah, but he signed off without saying he was signing off. That's rude. That's Marty though. Yeah. Like I said, it's Marty's world. We're just allowed to live in it. Simon says no one has better hair than Neil, especially 50 plus years old. Neil who? All right, so can I sort them? I'm looking for the most egregious awesome video. I shouldn't give her free promotion. She already has 850,000 subscribers, so why should I promote her? I shouldn't. That's the answer. But what I should, yeah, I wanted to talk about this, and I haven't even got a chance to talk about it. It's between talking about relationships and other things. Hold on, I'm going to present this. Because some people have asked me this, like Duff, like how does the Patton and the Sherman S and the Lynx compare as far as dimensions go? And I found this kind of surprising that the pedal height on the Lynx is the same as the Sherman S, 9.5 inches. Because the Lynx felt a little bit higher than the Sherman S. I don't know why. The Patton is about a half inch shorter, 8.9 inches. As far as the height of the wheel, the Lynx is physically taller than even the Sherman S. Even though the Sherman S has a bigger battery, Sherman S is slightly wider. And the Patton and the Lynx are the same width. That's interesting. I found this graphic and I thought it was interesting. And then when you look at the free rotation speed, again, I'm surprised that the Patton, the free rotation speed in a Patton is 52.8. Is that accurate? That doesn't seem accurate. Maybe if high speed mode is not turned on. Peak power, I'm kind of surprised. Okay, so the peak power has to do with the motor. The Patton and the Sherman S are the same peak power. Interesting. Charging capabilities, the Patton and the Lynx can charge at the same max rate of 15 amps. Sherman S, 13 amps. Oh my God, this is so bad. There ain't no way I'm drinking a whole bottle of champagne. There's no way. Troy, is Jess there? Let me I'm gonna message Jess. Hold on. Jess is Troy's girlfriend. They just got engaged, by the way. Congratulate them. Congratulate them on their engagement. This is interesting, reading this. I'm reading the FAQs. It's expected that the Lynx will have the highest acceleration and maximum speed potential of any wheel produced to date. I mean, maybe I need to put the pads that I have in my Sherman S on the Lynx just to dip into that a little bit more. That might help me with my braking as well. Okay, they talk about the progressive coil. And here they talk about them just having a 62 and 66 pound spring. Interesting. So the Lynx has the same suspension module as the Sherman S, but with the 70-pound option. Okay. The patent shock is 10 millimeters short. So it sounds like the patent shock would not fit in the, or the Lynx shock would not fit in the patent, which is something that Leo asked earlier. $50S batteries. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading. Okay, well, this is good. With my exposure to water yesterday, has Leaper Kim made improvements to the bearings and seals on the Lynx? And the answer is the improvements Leaper Kim made to the patent Sherman S outer seals and ABEC rated 6208-2RZ bearings are used on the Lynx as well. Okay. So the Lynx has upgraded bearings. So hopefully that helped with my water exposure yesterday. Right here, you can see the difference between a progressive and a linear spring. I actually had it backwards. I thought that the more compressed area was at the top. It's actually at the bottom. With a linear spring, the springs are basically spaced out the same. With the progressive, you can see the difference. That's okay. Had it backwards. Talking about the batteries. $50S are higher performing cells. I have heard concerns about their life cycle, though. All right. That's all I need to know for now. While I'm choking down this champagne. Oh, my God. What a bad idea that was. So what do you think, guys? Like, I wonder if I can get like New Year's Rocking Eve on my computer so we can like count down together. That'd be exciting. I only have a half hour to go. Let's see. I sent a message to Jess. No, nothing. No one else has wished me Happy New Year's. Hold on a second. Hold on. Bear with me. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. So Simon says, at least Opsim can and does ride at UC. She does. She sometimes wears a helmet, the helmet with the little devil horns. Yeah, I've seen it. I can't hate on her for making a buck from sexuality, though. Use whatever you got if it pays the bills. Yeah, I'm just curious, like, based on what I see in her videos, it doesn't seem like there's a whole. It doesn't seem like she's a deep thinker. Let's put it that way. I could be wrong, but yeah, hey, whatever. You know, it's your life. You got to do what you're good with, right? Larry says the patent is the best wheel, in my opinion. I have 5 wheels now. Yeah, I love my patent, and test riding the Lynx so far has not changed that. Neptune, have you tried 3D printing your own pads? Yes, I have. Out of TPU, there's lots of models out there in Thingiverse, and yeah, I have. I haven't done it in a couple of years though. I could. I could definitely do it. I should probably. But not recently. I haven't been doing much 3D printing at all, to be honest with you. Dale's out of here, man. Happy New Year. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by, as always. Spartacus, Happy New Year, Dale. Yes, Happy New Year, Dale. I have 31 minutes to go. Oh, how am I going to make it 31 minutes? Oh, my God. Well, luckily, I took a shower already. So when the stream is over, I can just brush my teeth and go to bed. Although I have to take my Unicycle, so I probably won't be able to fall asleep right away. But I'd like to. Oh my God, this freaking stuff is so gross. Oh my God. Yeah, guys. So anyways, like this whole process of like cleansing the house of things. Like I was committed to this relationship, even though it's been off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. I thought this last time, I thought foolishly, I thought that, okay, finally we're going to give it a good go. And it's I need to be in the right frame of mind for it to work. So like we had like Christmas ornaments, that said like, hey, our first year in the new house, our first year, both of our names on there, our first year in the new house. I had that on the tree. We had like a couple pictures of us, around the house, like cute couple shots. Had them in frames around the house. And when things went south, it's like you have to, or at least I had to discard these things. So all these things that like when they were put in place, like the pictures and the ornaments, like, oh, that's so sweet, and look at us, we're such a great couple, and all this kind of stuff. All that stuff went away, and you know where it winds up? It winds up in the trash, and that's a hard thing. At least for me, it is. To take something that you like at the when you got it, it was like, oh wow, look at this is so special. And then to put it in the trash, it's like it's so, I don't know, so tragic, right? It feels, I don't know, it feels bad. It feels bad to do that, but that's what I had to do. I had to put things in the trash, and I don't know. It's not easy for me to do. It's not easy for me to do at all. I dropped off the last of her things on was it Friday. Yeah, Friday. I had some stuff that was missed. Dropped it off Friday. Since then, I found some other things that I'm not going to drop off. I'm going to probably ship them to her at some point. But it sucks, man. Relationships suck. Right? It shouldn't be so hard. It should be easy. It shouldn't be so hard. Just ask Troy. 27 minutes. Simon says, eat the gummy. I don't know. Should I? All right. Maybe I will. Maybe I fucking will. All right. Hold on. I'm going to go get one. Hold on. All right. I don't lie. This will help me sleep, right? My last chocolate one. I need to get more of these because these are my favorite. Raspberry chocolate. It's good. So Larry says, you did your best. You left it on the field. Nothing to regret. I did. Dude, I did my best. And then here's my best. And then I did above my best. And then did above my best. I did my above my best. I tried so hard. And I had to ask myself, like, why? I don't know, but I just need I need time to pass so things become less significant in my head. I just did that, Larry. I ate it. I did. So 4 Cayman Jacks, a big glass of horrible champagne, and a gummy. It's a home run. Yes, Spartacus, the chocolate. I have to get more though. I need to stop by this place and get some more because really, those are my favorites for sure. I probably have, I don't know, 3 or 4 different types in the drawer in the bedroom, but no, I really like the chocolate ones. They're my favorite. All right, let's get off the awesome YouTube page. There we go. So, wow. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, a lot of people are watching my feet get soaked. Now we're up to 1,600 people who watch my feet get soaked. It's amazing, right? Compared to the 96 people that have watched me fix my dishwasher, which was very satisfying, actually, because I was very, again, I was with my ex at this point. But originally the thought was, let's just get another dishwasher. But then I'm like, no, I will take the time to see if this is something I can fix myself. And it is. And it was. And it was successful. And it cost me $47 instead of $600. Simon, I eat way too much chocolate. It's my worst addiction. I mean, I'm a sweets guy. I definitely like sweets. I eat a lot of cookies, ice cream, Pop-Tarts. Sweets are probably, sugar is probably my thing. Spartacus, if I lived in Florida, I'd send you a damn case of bars. Thank you. Thank you, Spartacus. I appreciate it. But I don't want you to get arrested. It's fine. It's all good. So what else do you guys want me to see me do with the Lynx? I mean, I'm planning to try to do my normal stuff, which is like I'll do the swamp at some point. I'll do a speed run at some point. I'm going to be riding with Jason tomorrow at the Greenway. I'll do steps and stuff with him. I don't see much point in doing my hill test. I've done the hill test before in Marco Island. The test, I think last time I did the test, I did that with a V12. But I mean, with modern wheels, I mean, you can't overheat them. I don't know. I think it's probably that'll cover pretty much what I do. Jason hasn't asked me to have the wheel back in any specific time, so I guess I can keep it for a little while. George, Swedish fish is my drug of choice. Oh, really? Gummy Swedish fish? Really? Is that a thing? I used to like Swedish fish as a child. I didn't know that had 420 Swedish fish. Simon says a swamp gator run. Yes. Yeah, some people thought that video of me riding through the water was at the swamp. No, it is not. Larry says, can you do a beachfront video? Well, when I ride to the Greenway tomorrow, if Jason's up for it, like part of that ride normally is I actually ride all the way to the Gulf. So yeah, I can do that. I can take the Lynx all the way to the beach. I don't think Jason will care. Oh, true, Neptune. That's I do have to do a Dunkin' ride. That's true. Now that I've moved, the Dunkin' ride is a lot different than it used to be. But yeah, I've done donuts about 2.5 miles from my house. So I will do a Dunkin' ride. That's true. Thank you for reminding me of that. George is just a sugar junkie. I don't know. Am I a junkie? I don't know. I'm a junkie for my ex-girlfriend, I think. I was trying to be less of one nowadays. All right, so let's see. So I sent a text. I sent a text to Christine, like Christine and I still talk. You know, Christine, the other woman that I dated in 2023. I sent a text to her about New Year's Eve, but I did not hear anything back. She might be asleep. She works a lot, so she might be asleep. She's not a fan of my ex, by the way. Surprise, surprise. I know, it's amazing. What was I going to do? I was going to do this. Bear with me. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, wow. Again, those of you that follow me on social media, you may have seen that yesterday I used my fire pit. My fire pit for the first time. This the place I live at, the previous owners had a fire pit on the back patio. It's on a bunch of patio stones. They have a back patio that's made out of patio stones, and they had a fire pit there. And I burned firewood I bought in the fire pit. Can I show this to you? Maybe. Wait, let me do this. This. I'll show this to you because you surely want to see it. Okay, bear with me. Yes, that was like a symbolic burning to me. Did it help? I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, I did. Simon said he loves seeing the gators in my videos. Crazy that you can just head off for a ride and encounter such incredible and dangerous wild animals. Yeah, I know. And probably I don't know. At this point, I passed so many gators riding that I probably, I don't know. I probably feel safer than I should be. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've literally passed probably 100 gators in my life and never had an incident. That doesn't mean that I can't have an incident, but I have not had one so far. Larry, bring back Gladys. Gladys is kind of, I think she's a little upset with me. She's upset with me about the whole situation with my ex. She thinks the fact that I went back with her is ridiculous. She's not a fan of her. Gladys is still down in Roatan doing her Gladys things. But yeah, yeah, Gladys. Gladys is not a big fan of my last 365 days. Let's put it that way. But I still talk to her on a regular basis, and it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine, Larry. Everything's fine. All right, I am officially. Oh God, I'm not finishing this champagne. It's because it's freaking gross. But I will finish this glass. All right, so I'm gonna see. Hold on. See if I can bring up New Year's Eve. Hold on. So we can count down the New Year's together. Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear that? Probably, yeah. Let me silence that. Okay, there's 150,000 people watching this right now. Let's make this big. And we got 14 minutes. So I got a silence right now, but once we get close, we will count down the ball dropping in New York together. Why not? What the hell? The video looks terrible. What the hell? I'm looking at the Associated Press feed right now. All right, it's a little better. Okay, let's do this. I can't imagine these people that find it enjoyable to be packed like sardines into Times Square. Because my understanding is once you go into Times Square, like because of security concerns, like you're stuck there. Like you cannot leave. I don't know what they do for bathroom things, but it sounds awful. I don't know. I have no desire to be in a mob of people like that. Okay. I'm done. I'm done with champagne. It's so bad. There's a bunch left, and it's going to get poured down the drain. Okay. Gladys is hilarious. Yeah, she is funny. She is funny. She is. I would not deny that. Gladys is hilarious. At one point, I thought Gladys and I were going to try to like have her a more than friends relationship, and it didn't work out. That was last year. That was last year's hijinks. I have a whole new set of hijinks this year. Marty brought champagne for your birthday party. I'm not a fan of champagne either. Did he? Wow. I'm surprised Marty would go through such extremes. Marty usually is only concerned with Marty. Wow. Thank you, Marty. Growing old and having fun. It's only 8:50 there. So you're on the West Coast as well? You probably told me that at one point. I don't remember. Simon says huge crowds make me irritable. Here, I'm gonna just so you can see Times Square. I'm not gonna share the audio yet. I have the audio muted, but we can watch them mess together. There we go. It's Times Square. Larry said, an aside, my friend Bill Schaffel does a balloon confetti drop in Times Square. It takes him a week to sell. Really? A week? Really? I mean, I'm sure it's quite the affair, but wow. Tommy says it's going to be a great year for Duff. Well, Tommy, you have described how how wonderful your marriage is to your wife. And my hope is I find a situation like that for myself. That's what I hope. I would love to just have my person, right? My person, no bullshit, it's just no bullshit. Just my person. Like it's not complicated. There's no drama. There's no, there's no uncertainty. It's just this is my person. I'm your person, and we're gonna do this together. That's what I want. Haven't gotten it yet, but that's what I want. All right, there's lots of people. It's funny how Planet Fitness they've been like one of the main sponsors for New Year's Eve for quite a while. And it's funny because Planet Fitness is like one of the shittiest gyms around. I used to be a member of Planet Fitness because I had nothing else that I could go to. It sucks, man. Planet Fitness is a terrible gym. Lunk alarm. They restrict the free weight access. It sucks. Tommy says, I was stuck in Times Square like 20 years ago. I couldn't move an inch on Times Square. We were 2 blocks from the hotel party and couldn't get there until after the ball dropped. Literally no one would move. Yeah, it looks miserable, Tommy, right? It looks miserable. I mean, who would want to deal with that shit? I mean, some people just want to, I guess they want to be part of the experience. Hey, I've been shooting for 3 hours and 3 minutes, just FYI. 9 minutes to go. Simon's triggered. Don't be triggered, buddy. Yes, he's done it since the late 80s. Well, he's done what? Oh, the balloon confetti drop? Wow. How old is Bill? He must be pretty old if he's done it since the late 80s, Larry. All right. Let's see. You're going to probably tell me if you hear an echo if I do this. You're going to probably hear an echo. If you do, let me know. And then eventually when we get to the ball drop point, I will mute us. But tell me if you hear an echo right now. You probably will. So is that echoed for you guys or not? Platypus grew up in New York and never went to the ball drop. I don't blame you. Spartacus says the word is bathroom trick. It depends. Wearing depends. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Unless you have to do number 2, that would be a little uncomfortable. Tommy saw a video on Bill today. He drops like a ton of confetti all by hand. How would you drop all that by hand? That's crazy. Really? Bill is my age. Well, you're not that much older than me, Harry. Bill's my age. What are you saying? He worked with a guy who did it and at some point took over and formed his own company. Well, I assume he does more than just drop confetti at New Year's Eve, right? I would assume. Worthless audio. Does that mean that we're hearing an echo or you just heard the normal audio? Tommy says, I got a video coming out tomorrow on the history of EUCs. I'm putting Shane Chen. I hope I'm right. Shane Chen, I don't know who that is. Larry says, Bill's a really good guy, lives in Orange County and travels across country to do the New Year's Eve thing. Sorry. I got alcohol. Now I have a gummy in my system. It sounded like someone talking underwater. Well, that's how the real audio sounded as well. It sounded like someone talking underwater, sort of. Right, let me wait, remove that. And then do this, present, share screen, entire screen. I'm not going to share the audio. So if I do this one, no, this one, share. Okay, right now it's very distorted. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn the audio on again. Tell me what this sounds like. Okay, not sure if that was any better. Bill has a crew that does the confetti. Really? Okay. Oh, so Shane Chen is the guy that invented EUCs. Okay, I knew it was a Chinese guy. I didn't know his name. Rexford Moto. Hey, man. Just dropped in to say Happy New Year. Mine is still 2 hours away. All right. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Bill does a lot of stagecraft parties and balloons for events like Oscars. He also does the Republican convention every 4 years. Occasionally does the Democrats too. I never knew that dropping confetti was such an art. Troy, cheers. Change your drinks. Charge your drink. Okay. Well, no. Dude, I'm done, man. I'm going to drink freaking OJ. OJ for New Year's, man. I just had the champagne and OJ. I can't do any more champagne. It's awful. Freaking awful, dude. Five minutes. Okay, I got 4 minutes here. Larry says smart product placement by Planet Fitness because everyone is going to join a gym on Tuesday. True. That is true. Simon with some emojis. I just go to the gym 3 times a week, whether I need it or not. Larry says dropping the confetti is easy. Cutting up all the squares of paper, however, yes. True. All right, what do we got? 3 minutes. All right, the 1 minute mark, I'm going to turn the audio back on. I don't know how well it'll sound, but I'm going to turn it back on. We can all enjoy this together. Troy. Whoops, I didn't mean to bring up my Instagram feed. Sorry about that. Hide that. All right. Oh, we're zooming out. Yeah, we're only going to show the ball. F. Oh, okay. Is that Ryan Seacrest? The video quality is not really good, right? It's blurry as F. I have been in Times Square. Just saying. 11:58. All right, we're going to turn the audio on soon. I go to a gym. I mean, I've done lots of calisthenics in my life, but I do have some advantages to using some weighted workouts as well. All right, here we go. 11:58. I'm going to turn it on at 11:59. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get out of 2023 and hope that 2024 is even better. There's some very good parts to 2023. There's some very not so good parts of 2023. So I'm hoping 2024 is better. All right, 11:59. I'm turning on the audio. Hopefully it doesn't sound terrible. It could be behind because it's streamed. There you go. It's behind. Happy New Year! Okay, enough. Yeah, I had to pee. I'm sorry. Happy New Year's, everybody. Drink some OJ in your behalf. Oh my God. All right, we can close all that. I hear fireworks going off like crazy. Happy New Year, Murray, Simon. Happy New Year. Wait, will this work? Can you hear this? It's not working. Damn it. It might work. George says, ridiculous people watching advertising for New Year's Eve. Happy to be here and said, I appreciate you being here, George, as well. Platypus Dreams, yes. Soda Bandit. Wow, Soda, you just dropped in. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, buddy. Extreme. There you go. It finally worked. My extreme sound effect. Extreme. 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 Happy New Year, Troy and Jess. Tell Jess I sent her a message on Facebook, but she didn't respond. Or maybe I didn't. Hold on. I might have closed it. Nope, she didn't respond. That's fine. Happy New Year's. Oh, Jimbo Mac. Hey, Jimbo. What's up, buddy? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. I hope everybody has a fantastic New Year. I hope that 2024 is better than 2023. Even if your 2023 is good, potentially 2024 could be better, right? You hope. Simon says 2024 is going to be a year. Yes. Is this going to be the year that Duff finds ultimate peace and happiness and contentment, and everything's going to be rainbows and unicorns and butterflies? And Is that going to be my year? I hope so. I hope so. Spartacus, Happy New Year to you, buddy. Soda Bandit, hope you'll have a great year and God bless. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Happy New Year from Jess. I'm going to wish her Happy New Year on Facebook, Troy, just because I'm nice. Yeah, and I'm probably going to stay up a little bit because the fireworks are going off like crazy. And Elsa has been in the bathroom the entire time, hiding. My God, how am I going to get up to play pickleball tomorrow? I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe my strategy should be to find like a rich older woman. Maybe is that what I need to do? I don't know. No, probably not. But yeah, I don't. 2024, I hope is better. It sucks. I don't even want to say it. It sucks loving somebody that you can't be happy with ultimately. It sucks, right? It sucks. It sucks. But she'll never see this. Oh, maybe she will. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Soda Man, your dogs can't stop barking at the fireworks, driving me crazy. Really? My dog is terrified of fireworks. She is in the guest bathroom. I have the vent fan going to kind of block out the noise, but she hides. She hates loud noises. She hates fireworks. She even hates rain. Like rain is enough to make her hide. So yeah, she's something else. Simon says, this is going to be your year. Absolutely. Peace, bliss, and finding someone amazing to share your life with. I hope so, Simon. I hope so. But if not, you got to be okay by yourself too, right? Larry, I understand. You can. Gladys did what you could. What did she do? What did she do? I don't know what she did. Soda Bandit, really? I wish mine was what? I don't know, Soda. You missed. I missed what we were referring to there. Are we talking about relationship stuff? I don't know. Trace Verde, men love before women. Sure. Hey, whatever, man. It's just it's so complicated. It really is. Soda Ben. Okay. Oh, so you're 51 years and you're single and happy. Good. I mean, I got out of my last long-term relationship in September of 2021. And we're now in January of 2024. This is the longest time that I've not been in a long-term relationship in my life, really. It has been. I mean, obviously I've been in relationships in 2023, but not stable and not long-term, not what I would qualify as long-term. Dogs, yes. Dogs are great. I love Elsa. Elsa's actually a little bit sad, like since we split, because my ex's dog was living with us, and I love my ex's dog. I miss her a lot. My ex's dog, and my ex's dog and Elsa were very close. They liked each other. They loved each other. So that's another bummer about the whole situation. You and Gladys, that's what you're talking about, right? What, me and Gladys, what, being partners? No. Nope. No, Larry, that won't work. That was one thing I never had any confusion or I don't know. I just knew that I knew that was not going to be a thing after certain things happened. I just knew it. So yeah, a lot less conflict there. Once that was done, it was done. I wish I could get that way with my ex. There's a lot more complication there than there was with Gladys. Soda Bandit, about that long for me. I think I am a little longer. Oh, okay, as far as relationships go, yeah. So what, 2.5 years, or not 2.5, 2 years and 3 months, something like that. 4 years. All right, there you go. What matters is that you're happy, right? That's all that really matters. If you're happy, single, in a relationship, that's all. Happy, at peace, that's all that matters. Really, that's all that really matters. Whatever that means to you, that's what you should strive for. You shouldn't even call your ex, not worthy of the title. Should I say her name? Should I say her name on stream, Larry? Carrie. Yes, Carrie. But I do love her. I mean, I always will love her, but I just can't. I can't put up with what is attached to loving her. But I do love her. But I'll get over it. It's fine. So Soda has been single for basically double the amount of time I have, and I haven't been single. I mean, I've been in relationships with Carrie and with Christine for various periods of time, but not contiguous. Trace Verde, dating in this day and age is annoying, so I just say single, but if nothing works, cool. Well, that's kind of my attitude, Trace, is if a good person comes along and treats me well, and by nature I'm going to treat them well because that's just the way I am. But they treat me well and I feel good about everything. That's great, but I'm not going to actively seek it. I'm not going to go on dating apps. I'm not going to go to bars looking for love or whatever. But I mean, I'm 56 years old. I mean, I just want to ride into the sunset with a quality partner that I'm happy with. That's what I want. Doesn't mean I'll get it. And you have to be okay being by yourself because there's no guarantees, right? You can't force yourself into being with someone just for the sake of being with someone. That's bad, right, Troy? If you're still here. Nickname Pickle Girl. Yeah, well that's my nickname. But yeah. Yep. Soda says that's how I am, Trace. Yes, referring to if something works, great, but if not, that's great too. And Soda's had some action, but nothing serious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm just hoping that this next year is more I don't know, more not predictable, more reliable, I should say. I'm hoping next year is more reliable because that's the thing. Like I didn't feel like I could rely on my relationship this year. Like I never knew if things were good or not good. I would think things were one way and they were actually not that way, and that happened a lot. Like the end of last year, like I was dating, my ex Pickle Girl, whatever you're going to call her, Larry. I was dating her like November and December and in the first week of January, and at this point last year, I thought things were great, and then a week later, it's like, no, they're not great, and there's all kinds of deception going on, and it's just it's so annoying because I know I'm a good person. I know I'm a solid partner, and then to feel like someone is kind of taking advantage of that, it's not a good feeling. It really is not. It is not a good feeling. But Soda says it sucks. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of suck about that soda, but it's okay. It's okay. Live and learn, right? I think I said in the video today, or the range shows, I said that you need to experience bad times to appreciate good times, right? It makes sense, right? When you go through bad times, then when you have good times, you're more appreciative of those good times because you've gone through those bad times. And that's kind of the attitude that I'm trying to take. And I tried to give the benefit of the doubt, not once, not twice, not three times. I don't know how many times I tried to give the benefit of the doubt that even though things were a certain way before, this time they're going to be better. And then, okay, they weren't better this time. This time they're going to be better. And then, no. This time they're going to be better. Nope. So, maybe I'm a slow learner. I thought I was a fast learner, but maybe I'm a slow learner. I don't know. Oh, wow. It's 12:16 p.m. So true. I don't hopefully I said some truth bombs there, but I don't know. So games are stupid. Don't put up with it. Well, I guess, yeah. It is a stupid game. It is. Especially, my thing is, like, I've always been the type of person that I'm much, much, much more impressed by actions over words. Some people think that they can say things, and just because they said them means that they're true. It's all about what they do, not what they say. It's what they do. And if their actions do not match up with their words, then what's the point, right? Saying stuff means nothing. You have to follow through on what you say, and if you are unable to do that, then your words mean nothing to me. And I've experienced that. Soda says, I can't be with a woman in games, not into that. Well, there's a lot of games with a lot of women. If you find one that doesn't have games, good. Grab onto her. So Platypus, have you gone overseas and dated foreign women? Because you suggested that before. He swore off American women 30 years ago. Really? Wow. All right. Well, I'm curious what your experiences have been. Murray, sorry, all this time I thought Christine was the ex you were talking about. Hence the Christine reference. No. To be clear, Christine treated me great. She treated me great. She was much like me. Like she is a giver. Like she is generous. She is considerate of other people's feelings. No, Christine, I have no complaints about Christine. There's other things that affected that. Oh, excuse me, keep belching. There's other things that affected that situation. But no, Christine is a great person. She's a great person. I would never say anything negative about Christine. This is about, I've dated 2 women in 2023, and it's not about Christine. No. And as far as I know, Christine is with another man, and she's happy, I believe, last time I checked. So no, it's not about Christine. Absolutely. Actions. Yep. I mean, nothing actions is all that matters. Words don't mean anything, really. I mean, you can say whatever the F you want to say. If you don't follow through with actions, then it means nothing. Like before I cut it off with Pickle Girl because I blocked her on Facebook. I blocked her on my phone. Yeah, I sent her a long message, and part of that message was you've said all these things, but your actions are not consistent with those things. And all that really matters is actions. All that I pay attention to is actions. So if your actions are not consistent with your words, then your words don't mean anything. That's one of the few things I said. Tres Verde, saying stuff can mean a lot if it's a lie. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I've dealt with deception. I've dealt with it, and deception destroys trust. And if you have no trust in a relationship, you're screwed, right? If you don't trust the other person, where are you going to go with that? Nowhere. You got to be able to trust the other person. If you don't trust them, you have nothing, in my opinion. I feel very congested all of a sudden. I'm not quite sure why. Hate mail. Hey, man. Hate mail from Australia. What's up, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. A surprise. Oh, that I'm still going here. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. How's your medical issues going? I know you're having some medical issues. Soda Man, a pickle girl. These names, yeah. Yeah, Larry and I have special names. Larry is more tuned into the situation than most people. Larry knows background information that other people do not. They do not. But like I said, I love her. I love her. I probably will always have love for her, but I can't be with her. And that's going to take some time to get accustomed to, I guess. I don't know. Bless you, Duff. I'm sorry I'm getting heavy. No, it's fine, dude. It's fine. It's not heavy. It's fine. It's just life, right? It's life. Life is challenging. I thought at my age, I thought at 56, I would have it all dialed in. I'd be like, cruising towards the finish line, retirement, happy life, solid relationships. That's what I thought. Reality has been different. That's okay. How many people's lives go as planned? Not a lot, right? Not a lot that I know, at least. Simon asking hate mail how it's going. Platypus Streams. I started spending a lot of time in Hawaii, where I met and dated a lot of women from all over the world. Really? I didn't know Hawaii had a bunch of international women in it. It was an eye-opener. Eventually ended up in Australia. So you live in Australia now? Really, dude? Okay. And you're originally from New York. Good for you. Good. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. I've been in Florida since August of 2000. Larry says, Marty's life is going as planned. Yeah, it seems that way. I mean, Lupe seems like a good woman. Yeah. I mean, as far as I can tell, Marty's happy. So, I mean, that's all that matters. If Marty's happy, Lupe's happy, that's what you want, right? George says, I still love all my exes and consider that a victory. Can't speak for them, though. That's funny. Let's see. Do I love all my exes? No, I don't. Do they all love me? Probably not either. No, it's all right. It's okay. I think just this has been a unique experience for me as far as the connection that I felt, and I'm not talking about sex. I'm just in general, the connection that I felt to this person was different, and it makes me sad that there's some flaws that prevent me from being able to make it be the real thing. It makes me sad, but I can only control myself. I can't control other people. I can't control what other people think. I can't control what other people do. I can't control decisions that those people make. I can only control my own decisions. So I made the decision that I couldn't deal with that anymore. Trace Verde is only 36. Oh, nice. Nice for you, dude. I've been trying to understand existence for the last 17 years. Oh, yeah? Since you're 19? Yeah, good luck with that. There is no black and white answer, Trace. It varies by the individual. What makes sense to somebody is not going to necessarily make sense to somebody else. But you got to keep trying. Larry, yes, Larry. Nobody's life is going as planned. That's my point. True. Yeah, right. I'm sure your life is not going as planned, right? Nobody's does. Platypus Stream says Hawaii is a hub where people who are traveling the world or the U.S. seem to go. Okay, I obviously I knew Hawaii is a big tourist destination, but I didn't know that there's a lot of international tourists in Hawaii. I did not know that. Larry says, I think we are defined by how we pick ourselves up after being knocked down. People who have only experienced victories are much less interesting, in my opinion. True. Yeah, that's universally true to me. A life without struggle. What kind of life is that? Struggles is what make you stronger. Struggles is what define you. Overcoming adversity is an important thing. If you don't have adversity in your life, you're not gonna. I don't know. How are you gonna deal with adversity? Simple. David, aren't you in the UK? I stopped playing Fallout to wish all EUC riders a happy new year. Thank you for your sacrifice, David. I appreciate it. Soda Bandit, New York City has tons of people from other countries. True. Surprised since you are from this area, you haven't met any while you were here. Oh, you're talking about Platypus Dreams? Yeah. Simon says, control is a bit of an illusion. Life is a stream. We just guide the boat. True. But I think some people try to control others. They try to, and I think my ex was very good at manipulating situations, not necessarily consciously, but that's just the way it was. And but ultimately, all you can do is control your emotions. You can control your reactions to situations. You can control your feelings. You can't control them for other people, right? Soda dated women from other countries in New York City. Okay. I've never dated someone from, Gladys is from Honduras originally, so I guess I have dated someone from another country. But she's much more American than Honduran to me. Hate mail regarding his health situation. I'm doing okay. I have about 3 weeks of chemo and radiation treatment left to do in my throat. I currently have a feeding tube in my nose and it's difficult to swallow. Oh, dude. It does not sound fun, man. Shit. So, is it going well, I hope? A feeding tube in your nose. That sounds extremely uncomfortable. Oh my God, dude. Well, I hope 2024 you get past your health issues. Trace Verde, separation doesn't exist. Separation of what? What are we separating? Simon says, hang in there, mate. Must be tough going. Sending positive vibes. Me too. And he still got to ride on his S22 yesterday. Good, dude. I'm glad to hear that. Soto, God bless his hate mail. Praying for you, mate. I'm not a big religious guy, but I do appreciate the sentiment. I wish nothing but good things for you, buddy. Platypus Dreams talking about New York City and dating. It's 12:30. Fuck. Excuse my language. Because New York is big and you tend to run your own circles, Hawaii is small and everyone is in vacation mode and more open. Lots of group activities. Okay. Yeah, New York City is kind of a little overwhelming. Last time I was there was, I don't know, about 5 years ago or so, maybe, with Cindy for Christmas. I was there over close to Christmas. I mean, New York City is cool. It's cool, but it's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. The density and the buildings, and it's crazy, man. I mean, I appreciate it in short doses, but I could never live there. I agree, Simon. It's great that hate mail is still getting out there. More good wishes for hate mail, which is it's not the most uplifting handle on YouTube, but it's fine. Larry said, "You got this, buddy. You came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and you're all out of bubblegum." And he credited Rowdy Piper. Yeah, I do remember hearing him say that actually. Larry, I do remember that. Oh, you live in North Jersey, Soda Bandit? Okay. I'm originally from Southeast Pennsylvania, about 50 miles from Philly. Hence my Eagles jersey. Hence the Eagles shit the bed today. Oh my! I can't believe they lost to the 3-12 Cardinals. Well, 4-12 Cardinals now. The Cardinals were 3-12. They were playing in Philadelphia, and the Eagles lost to them. It was awful. I watched the game. It was awful. All right, so you're Central Jersey. Okay, cool. I lived up there the first 32 years of my life, something like that. All right, guys. So it's 12:32. I probably should. You're a badass. I assume you're talking to hate mail. Don't let anyone tell you different. I agree, dude. I mean, your health is the most important thing. A lot of people don't appreciate how important your health is until you don't have it, until you have a major health issue. I've gone through periods of time where I had, some health concerns and health issues, and luckily none of them turned out to be major, but it's a thing. Take care of yourself, because once you lose your health, nothing else really matters. Spartacus is not as bad as the Vikings did today. Did they lose today? I don't remember who they were playing. Hate mail says everything tastes like cardboard and muddy water. Wow, that's great. Great. George is originally from Princeton, New Jersey, now in San Francisco. Okay, so that since San Francisco evidently does not enforce law enforcement, that's why you have such experience with medical marijuana and other things. My gummy should be kicking in soon. I took the gummy, but I'm not really feeling it yet, but I need to go to bed. It's 12:33. I have to get up in 6 hours to play pickleball. So I've been streaming for 3 hours and 45 minutes and 40 seconds. I don't know how, because I didn't have a lot of stuff to talk about, but somehow I talked for 3 hours, 45 seconds, and almost 3 hours and 46 seconds now. Platypus Stream just go to Pennsylvania for summer camp. First time I was scared because it sounded like Transylvania. Okay. Fair. Soda says, nice talking to you. Health is wealth. Hate mail. Stay strong. Have a great night. And I'm off to bed. Enjoy the Lynx. I just got mine 3 days ago and loving it. Cool. Yeah, I'll be putting out a bunch of videos about the Lynx. No problem. Looking forward to reviews in the Commander GT Pro. Yeah, if I get sent one. I don't think I've ever been sent an Extreme Bull wheel. But yeah, I'll review whatever they send me. So, okay, guys. I appreciate anyone that stuck in for the majority of this stream. Troy said, oh, wait, hold on. Troy You should consider yourself lucky, finally free from the chaos. Much like Larry, Troy is very, very familiar with what's going on. He's very familiar with what's going on in my personal life. And Troy has a lot of strong opinions about it. Very strong opinions. He warned me multiple times to drop it and not look back, and I did not listen to his advice. I believe I am now listening to his advice, but it still makes me sad, Troy. It makes me sad. It does. But that being said, I mean, it's weird. Like, even though I committed to making it work this time, in the back of my mind, I knew that this was going to be the outcome. I just knew it, and that's a bad feeling, right? It's a bad feeling. So, all right, epic live stream, sweet dreams, yep. And thank you. I appreciate everyone that tuned in. If you didn't do so already, take a second and click the like button on the stream. When you click the like button, that makes YouTube more likely to show it on other people on replay. Tomorrow, I will create this, or will transform this into a podcast so you can listen to on all the major podcast outlets. And after I play pickleball, I guess I'll do that, or maybe later. I don't know. I think the gummy's kicking in. So that's Larry says next time listen to Troy. Yes, Larry. I mean, I should listen to Troy more often, probably. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful 2024. I hope I have a better 2024 than 2023, even though 2023 had a lot of highlights. I would wish to have less lowlights in 2024. And look for some more Lynx videos in the next week or so. I will be getting out there and putting some miles in the Lynx. And, and that's all I have for now. I appreciate you stopping by. And until next time, Duffman out.